Do you want to do a full game or do you want to do a short game?
Let's try a short game just to get the hang of it.
Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. So after this preamble, I'll explain how the game works.
All right.
So these are the characters we can choose from. I
Okay.
am going to be her.
Yeah, I was actually gonna pick her.
Oh, do you want her? Because I
No,
can
yeah, no. I was gonna pick number four,
her.
girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I had to choose
Well,
a
the two
character.
player thing. So I'll pick this one then.
Okay.
Name. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna go with my usual name, Swan Face.
Okay.
And you wanted Zombie Girl.
Yeah.
What would you like her name to be?
Sumaru.
Spell that for me. You?
Sumaru. I think. Sumaru is
Okay.
also the mystical mystical schoolgirl.
Do you
Sumaru
want it?
depends.
Do
Oh
you
yeah.
want to change your pronouns?
She.
Okay. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our six most charismatic classmates. Also, if for whatever reason you don't hear me anymore, let me know, okay? I'm paranoid now of Discord dropping
I
me.
think it only does it with Overwatch because it's such a RAM intensive application.
Exactly. That's what I think too, but regardless, just let me know.
Yeah.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal.
This is Monster Girls, isn't it? Or Monster People.
Yeah, it's Monster Prom.
Okay.
What did you expect?
Okay, well, I was expecting more like Frankenstein and the fucking Goonies, not like Monster Musume.
Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
So Bakugo.
He is literally my favorite character, and I hate that all demon characters are named Damien.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of Magical Diary.
Hello there.
Oh, here comes Aaron. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. So these are who we can date, plus a
Okay.
few other secret characters that I don't know how to get.
Interesting.
It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I think I already know who I'm going for.
So, before we do the quiz, I can tell you, based on which character you like, what stats are required to get them, but nothing beyond that. Or if you just want to do it on your own, we can do that too.
Hmm. Interesting dilemma.
It is a very difficult game. I have yet to get the person that I wanted to go to prom with me.
Really?
So they require specific things. So if you wanted me to tell you which stats, but not how high they needed to be, I can do that. Because, at least you know what you need to spend your time building, but you just don't know how high you need to build it, right?
Right.
But it is a stat-based game, so certain characters like certain stats.
So it's like strength, dex, charisma.
Sort of.
Yeah. Or like red magic, blue magic, whatever.
Sort of.
Alright.
Also, there are, instead of a storyline that it follows, I mean, there are kind of storylines, you'll essentially pick a place to go to build your stat, and then an event will happen with preferably the character you're going after. And generally, the event ends in a question, and you have to answer that question based on what you think they would like. And if they like it, you get heart points, which again, you never see. You also need to have a certain amount of heart points in order to, take them to prom.
Hard points you never see.
Um, if you answer the question wrong, you either build love with an opposite character or they lose heart points.
Hmm.
And you can lose your stats too if they really think your answer is stupid.
Uh.
So again, I can tell you if you want or if which stats to build for which characters, but it's up to you.
Yeah,
I already know who I'm going after, so
yeah, maybe just for the short game, we'll go with the walkthrough route, not the
okay.
let fate happen where it may. Because I've tried that in a lot of games where I'm like, I'm not gonna look up a walkthrough, I'm gonna go through it organically. It always puts me at like the bad end or the end where I like end up alone, and I'm like, fuck that.
Well, it's less of a walkthrough and more of just like a nudge, so you don't waste your time, right?
Yeah, okay, okay.
So who are you planning on going after?
Genocidal mermaid lady.
Okay, well then never mind. I guess I'm not going after Miranda.
Fuck you. It was the same player character with the same crush.
We can actually compete for the love of the same character,
Oh,
by the way.
bloody hell. My first time playing
Okay.
this game.
I won't go after Miranda, don't worry about it.
I was thinking about that, like, what if we choose the same character?
But you can compete. You
Yep.
can literally throw each other under the bus. So Miranda, you need to have a charm stat. I won't tell you how high. And like your money needs to be more than you usually start off with.
Okay.
So you're just aiming for charm and money.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will go for Damien because I have yet to get Damien to take me to prom.
Alright.
All right. So this next thing that we're about to do is the monster quiz. And essentially what it is you answer these questions and it builds your stats for you. So you have a certain amount of stats to go off of.
Okay.
So like you could choose the wrong answers and you can have a really low charm stat, which means you'd have to spend longer building it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the very last question gives you a head start on that character. So I'm pretty sure I know what Miranda's answers are, so I can just tell you which one to pick.
Okay.
All right, so welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? So me first.
Yeah, because it's red.
You will put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious. The bear should be our president.
I like
Whoever
that one.
whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, and we would turn a profit on it. I'm going with the grizzly bear.
Oh.
You can pick the same answer as me.
Okay.
Keep in mind, this builds your stats.
It does. That seems. I gotta go with. I think the first one seems pretty Miranda, so I'm gonna go with that.
The genocidal one, yeah.
Yep.
So we both got bold.
Yes.
You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on the most influential Russian novelists of the XIX century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers whatever, and whatever has to deliver it today. Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about explosions. They reflect on life and love. But it's super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl, maybe she's always stating that she's a mess, and two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit! Again, because I know what Damien likes, I'm going with the explosions.
Hunger Games 4, The Divergent Maze Runner. I will go with, fuck. kind of want to go with the same answer because it's explosions.
Yeah, this one is definitely a Damien answer. But these, again, aren't necessarily relating to the characters, but I know this is going to build boldness.
Yeah, number 2.
You want to build your boldness?
Yes. I think.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, now this is the last question that determines the character, right?
Yeah.
What criteria would you love to name your or use to name your children? My name plus the second. Meh, no name, it's just too much work. A non-heteronormative name to give the freedom to define themselves in their own terms. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. I will research a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them ever. And just the swear word.
Oh.
So I'm almost certain that my name, the second, is a Miranda answer. But worst comes to worst, if you don't get your initial hearts with Miranda, you can still try to date her.
Okay.
It's just you have to win her over in the first interaction you get with her. And if you don't get an interaction with her in the first turn, you can sit with her at lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you'll get it. So Damien likes the swear word. Do you want the second?
Sure.
Yeah, I was right.
Hey. It's an interesting game.
It's a very fun game, and there's a lot of outcomes.
How much is it?
It's like $13.
That's not bad, actually.
So let's look at our stats. Your charm is at 5, so you definitely need to get that up.
Okay.
And you can also see here on the map, it shows you where you can build all those things. So charm is always in the gym.
Charm is the laughing emoji, right?
Charm is the one with the heart.
Oh, the pink one.
Yeah, the laughing emoji is fun.
I see.
Yeah, so I'm spending a lot of time in the bathroom, and you're spending a lot of time in the gym.
Charm is built in the gym. Cheerleader, I'm guessing?
Well, no, you'll see why you gain charm there. Like, it gives you like a little introductory speech about how you raise your charm.
Am I blowing the football team?
No, the football team is a bunch of assholes.
That's fair.
It's the wolf pack.
Oh, good.
All right, so Damien likes boldness and fun. So my boldness is almost where I need it, but I need to get my fun up. Also, you can't go to the same place as your rival. So if I go to the library, you can't go to the library that turn.
I see. How many turns do we have?
You can see up here at the top, where you see the little arrow.
What arrow? Oh, okay.
Yeah, walking, lunch, walking, party, walking, lunch, walking, dance.
So
what's
that's
how
the
many
dance?
terms that's prom.
That's the end? Oh, goodness.
Yes, because it's the short one, right?
We don't have a lot of turns then.
We do not. So you really have to plan this out. So, knowing what I know, I can kind of guide you in the right way, right?
Okay.
So because Miranda likes charm, you are close to the charm that you need. You do need to raise your money a little bit too.
Okay.
Money is in the library where you can see the money symbol.
Alright.
Also, you need to make sure you get all of your interactions with her well.
Okay.
So don't hold out that you'll take her to prom on this first go.
Gotcha.
It's very difficult.
Okay.
So far, Brandon is the only one who's managed to take someone to prom.
On the first go.
Yes, and it was Damien.
Alright.
Damien is probably one of the harder ones, besides Vera.
That's interesting.
Okay, so I'm gonna go raise my fun. That day during recess, you start a half.
I think you cut out. I just heard half. So you're doing a rave.
Someone's from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Oh boy.
You've spent the last half hour arguing with Liam about which celebrities are into paleo diets, and he's about to put an end to it. Okay, this is going nowhere. Let Wikipedia be our judge. Hey, Damien, lend me your phone. I need to check something. Hey! That's most fabulous pixie hairstyles for the spring-summer season. Yeah! Ooh,
great.
Damien is checking out fabulous hairstyles? Let me see. That's so sweet. We want to see. Yeah! Okay, it's clear Damien is losing his shit over this. You feel kind of responsible. So the least you can do is handle some damage control by stopping Miranda and Polly from seeing his phone too. So here's the question, right? Divert their attention by making money rain, turn Damien's phone into a bird. So sometimes the questions are really obvious, and sometimes they are not at all. This is one of the cases.
I see.
So this can be detrimental or it could be beneficial.
Depending on who you want to go with.
Exactly. Well, I don't think I can make money rain because I only have 5 money.
Yeah, 5 monies.
But I do have a lot of boldness, and I feel like that might go towards the making the phone turn into a bird. But I don't know if he'd be happy if I turn his phone into a bird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he'd be like, "Oh, my phone! What the fuck, man?"
Yeah, he's very punch happy. But I mean, this is only the first interaction, so I'm gonna turn his phone into a bird.
All right.
So smart. So that went well, but I don't know who it went well for. It looks like Miranda and Liam are smiling, and they are not. Before anyone else can check Damien's phone, you improvise a spell. Your magic skills are on point, and the phone is surrounded by a very magical and very orange cloud. Then there is no more phone, and instead a majestic hoopoe bird emerges from Damien's hand. What? What? Look, Mary, a bird! Eek! Air people attack! Wait, Mary, it's just a bird. Not all birds are trying to assassinate you. What a great spell, Swamp Face, and I totally get your statement. Nowadays, we're too addicted to our phones. We should get addicted to something better than phones, like birds.
Or nature.
Okay, so Liam liked that. Damien didn't. If you'll excuse me, I'm leaving to turn some phones into birds. People will thank me later. Thanks. Oh, wait, he did like it. You're still a bit intrigued by the whole fabulous hairstyles thing, but for now you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Whoa.
So that's right. You can gain additional stats.
Alright.
So now it's your turn.
Oh boy.
You want charm and you want money.
I want Jim.
You want Jim?
Yes.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit.
For Narnia.
To a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Yeah.
Sigh, woe is me. Sigh. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't. But okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morn. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied that they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why? I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously. And what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from the Mer Princess. An elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their of compromising photographs.
I
know it's hard.
It is.
Because on one hand, the fish toppings might be too much, but you could also be putting words in her mouth by giving them a card, right?
Yes.
But she is also genocidal, so a list of their fears and compromising photographs might be her thing. I know, it's so difficult.
She does seem to be... She strikes me as someone who's very rich and clueless, but doesn't seem specifically malevolent in this situation. I'm gonna go with toppings.
You're gonna go with toppings?
Yes.
Oh no, we couldn't possibly. Good job, loser.
Wow.
Seafood in an omelet for peasants? poor souls may never tasted egg before. My goodness, some may have mere millions of dollars to their name. Who knows the last time they had any food at all? Surely their taste buds would be overwhelmed by anything suited for the delicate palate of mer royalty. Let us first introduce them to the taste of pure egg. Miranda waves you on your way to make your omelet delivery. Wait, you still have to deliver this omelet? And Miranda isn't even impressed with you? Aw, man, you lose -2 fun and -1 smarts.
That's not good.
But she didn't seem too angry.
Ah, well. We'll see. This is about learning.
Okay, so we actually get to trade places. So you could go first or I could go first again. So everybody chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. So if you need a moment to think about it, just let me know when you've thought of something.
Okay. Would you think of something cool?
Just think of something cool and then say it out loud.
Okay. Do I say it out loud now?
Yep.
Elvis.
Papyrus.
I mean, they're both fashionable.
Keep your option in your head.
Okay.
They're gonna give us a prompt, and then we'll have to argue about it.
Okay.
Depending on what we chose.
Yeah.
Player order is decided based on how weird it would be to find the selected thing as a prize in a Happy Meal. Start debating now.
Okay, Papyrus you would expect to find him in a Happy Meal because that's kind of his element. How weird would it be if you found a guy who's been dead for 50 years? Suddenly pop out of your Happy Meal and start singing like a Jailhouse Rock.
Alternatively, it could be an Elvis toy, which I could totally see in an old school Happy Meal.
That is true. But, like, maybe if McDonald's did a retro thing, but if we're talking like the actual characters.
You know what? I feel like I could give it to you, and I will give it to you. But in situations like this where we both feel kind of like both of ours are good, we can randomize it. But I will give it to you.
Okay.
So now we're at lunch. So you get a lot more heart points in this situation if you choose the right answer. And you can sit with who you want. But let's say Miranda and Damien were sitting together and I went and sat with them, you wouldn't be able to sit there either.
Ooh.
So you'd have to go sit somewhere else.
Even if there's more than one seat available?
Yep.
That's silly.
So Miranda's over here with Scott.
Why would they then purposefully have more than 2 chairs available?
I think it's just stylistic.
It's deceptive. Alright,
So
I'm gonna sit right next to Miranda.
hold on. This cat right here,
Yeah?
she's the shop. So you can buy things from her to up your stats.
Ooh.
This is the Monster Slayer. I have never sat alone with the Monster Slayer, and I'm kind of afraid of her.
Okay.
You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger. Secret sauce, what dread mysteries do you conceal? Whoa, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce, what are you made out of? No, Scott, my question was rhetorical. Loud.
Awesome, mine's loud.
Oh, it's no use. We will never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Smaru. The blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious. You're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets.
Yeah, this is the more obvious one.
Yeah, because it says their name, right?
Miranda.
Blood of the air people? I didn't know the high school cafeteria cared about my family's ancient rivalry. And everyone knows the air people bleed candy syrup and barbecue sauce. I should have known. You know I don't normally eat food myself. I have serfs for that. But I may have to make an exception.
She doesn't eat food?
Aw. No, she doesn't eat food. People eat food for her.
Huh.
She doesn't do anything herself. There is like a little interaction you can have with her depending, because like there's so many interactions, where you actually convince her not to use her serfs. Aw, more blood? But I eat blood all the time. Like pretty much every full moon. Scott's a little disappointed, but you don't care. You're busy sharing a saucy burger with Miranda. See?
Okay.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And then I'm gonna go sit with Damien and Polly.
Alright.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly presses her hand through the same. Seriously, what do we have to get what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling, "Food fight!" But I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. They're always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Really hot? That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? Flash the cafeteria. Well, Damien, whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was already so good at politics. He's also a demon prince.
Lovely.
See how he's missing a horn?
Oh yeah, that's a culture, isn't it? The firstborn gets their right horn cut off.
No, he ripped it off himself.
Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter who does it.
He ripped off his own horn.
Yeah.
And then I can roll around in the food pile. It'll feel so good on my melon skin.
Is that what they call it?
Isn't this dialogue fantastic?
It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountain, trying to grab what they can while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Food fight, food fight. I think a fight like this is how I died. She'll literally say anything is how she died.
How did she die?
We don't know, because she keeps saying different things as how she died.
I killed a man with this thumb.
That's how she died.
Yeah.
The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon. Hold on, I need a drink. Everybody chooses a celebrity. Hey, Ryan, think of a celebrity, and let me know when you have one.
Okay.
Okay, say yours.
Tara Strong.
David Bowie. Player order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly a vigilante superhero. Now, I know David Bowie is no longer alive, but I feel like you can't argue this.
Yeah, I feel this is basically a clear-cut David Bowie.
I mean, yeah.
Because Tara Strong, Tara Strong, she could be, she's a voice actor, but then again, it's fucking David Bowie. I think the only person that could have beaten David Bowie is Adam West.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the first place.
It's like, which one of these would be the Goblin King? David Bowie or Tara Strong? I'm like,
Okay, so
I think a more divisive question would have been who's the better goth, because Tara Strong voices Raven from Teen Titans.
That's true. Hold on, I need to consult my thing. Boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness.
I love how I treat it like it's a stat.
You stay long after everyone else is gone. You're deep in yet another discussion with Liam. This time you're arguing about which celebrities are also well-known Naruto fan artists.
Fucking Christ.
I'm telling you for the 100th time, despite what everyone believes, there's a very strong Naruto subculture among Oscar-winning actors. One can say Naruto is the biggest inspiration for many of them. But you stop your conversation when you realize you're not alone. Damien is in the corner, styling the hair of a corpse. Hey, Damien, what are you doing?
Why is it every time this guy talks to this guy, he just says gah?
He's startled. Okay, you got me. I have a huge secret. I want to be a hairstylist and a makeup artist.
Cool.
That was fast. This is actually one of the secret endings. I'm surprised I triggered it.
Neat.
No one is judging you, Damien. But before you judge me, let me tell you the whole story. Once upon a time, there was a young demon who was a huge fan of cars and illegal drag races. And so the young demon, whose name was Big Twist Damien, heard of an incredible TV show called Boo Ball's Drag Race. And he thought, damn, it's about time they did a show about drag racing. But what a fool was he, for the TV show was not about motorsports, but about drag. First, the demon watched the show, waiting for the part where the actual drag racing happened, only to discover that there was none. But by the end of the first episode, he was blown away by the contestants who happened to be fiercer and stronger than any warrior or actual drag racer the young demon has ever seen. He realized they were so kick-ass in part because of the intense and elaborate hairstyles they had and the makeup that was more badass than any warpaint that he had yet witnessed. At that moment, he realized he wanted to be able to give that fierceness to other people, and that's how he started on a secret path to become the hairstylist and makeup artist. Look at his fucking face.
Yeah.
What you might not expect is that young demon was I, Damien. You literally told us 2 seconds ago that his name was Damien. But it could have been another demon named Damien, dude.
I mean, that's kind of true.
Anyway, were you practicing hairstyles on this corpse? Yeah. I didn't want you to know until I was the ultimate hairstylist and the most feared makeup artist. But I feel that I'm not yet meeting my full potential. I need an even more badass training method. Any ideas? Witness a loved one getting killed or almost killed. It gets you so angry you end up unleashing a new level of stylism. Meet a tough adversary and build rivalous frenemy relationship that pushes the both of you to improve. See, I feel like the killing one is definitely Damien. But he's so unpredictable.
Which one is more metal?
The witness and the loved one died. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Oh, he liked it. What? Great idea. Liam pulls a gun from somewhere and shoots you in the leg. What are you doing? I mean, Swampface has been helping you with this personal issue of yours in a selfless way. I'm sure she is grounding you. Don't be an idiot. Swampface might have been super cool about this and really understanding and very supportive, but... Oh, yeah. You might be right. Of course I'm right, and I'll shoot her in the head unless you get better at hairstyling and makeup. No!
So Liam is packing.
Damien starts doing your hair with never-before-seen intensity. Hey, we heard a shot, and our logical response was to follow the sound and see what stupid thing was happening. What's going on? Damien can't answer because he's too focused on styling the shit out of your hair. What's this? Is this the power of caring? Damien gives you such a great hairstyle that your leg wound is healed.
Holy shit, that's a good hairstyle.
Damien, this is majestic. Swampface hair looks like the concept of victory. Why were you hiding that you were so good at this? I wanted to be the very best before anyone knew. Now you are, Damien, because you're doing hair for the right reasons. Yes! With skills like these, you'll be famous. Everyone will know you. Yeah, everyone. It's clear Damien is still hiding something, but that's a twist for another event. For now, be happy that you're gaining +2 charm and +1 boldness for taking a bullet for such selfless reasons.
His parents probably don't approve of his career choices.
His dad's?
Multiple dads, I'm assuming.
He has multiple dads, yes.
Alright.
At least 2 dads. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense that both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's
that's
charm.
not good.
That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous.
I absorbed her fabulousness.
You notice Liam and Miranda talking to the coach. They actually seem to be enjoying gym for a change. Something must be terribly wrong. You go over to see what it is. So, this is the coach.
Oh, he's a furry. Alright.
He's a were-tiger.
Tony the Tiger, yeah.
Well now, I'm all for inspiring athleticism in the hearts of the youth, but allowing you to make up your own sport seems a bit unorthodox, don't you think? Oh, but ordinary sports are ever so dull and unrefined. I'm sure we two could do much better. Already got an idea, actually. I've had an idea for sports since before there were even sports. I call it art. No teams, no rules, just pure creative expression. I'll be the quarterback, of course. Art, brilliant. We will play it with watercolors and sequins, and there shall be a sports card and a goalie laureate, and It's so good to see you kids getting enthusiastic about wholesome physical exercise, but I've gotta say, art doesn't sound like a sport. Why, it doesn't have the word ball anywhere in it. That's easily solved. We call it art ball. Oh, well, yes, obviously, that's much better. But let me ask you this. How do you score points in art ball? Huh? Liam and Miranda both look at each other, totally stumped. Their dream hangs in the balance. Time to step in. Obviously, the sports bard assigns inspiration kicks to the metaphysical linebacker, who scores 11 points for each poem he successfully publishes in the Atlantic. Didn't you read the rule book? Don't you see? The points were inside of us all along.
Hmm. Uh.
This whole usually reminds me of Liam, but
What?
I don't know.
Yeah. I go with number two.
Yeah, because this also says linebacker. So charming. Good. My God, you're right. I've become so obsessed with the points out there that I've forgotten about the points in here. You kids have taught me a valuable lesson today. From now on, points are hereby banned from all of our sporting events, at least until I forget I said this. Does that mean we can make art ball a varsity sport? Of course. The only real sport, after all, is togetherness. Liam and Miranda throw themselves into recruiting a team. Coach bans points. The way your team was doing this year hardly noticed, or anyone notices the difference. You gain +2 charm and
All right.
okay, so this is the where we can fuck each other over.
Oh.
Okay, so you have a chance to fuck me over.
Oh, goody.
And this is the only chance you get to fuck me over because this is the only weekend event.
Okay.
On Saturday night, you're at a cool pizza place that cooks pizza in a real pizza oven. Little did you expect that when the chef opens the oven to get your pizza, Damien appears from the flames. How does that work? Can he teleport through fire? Has he been waiting outside or inside the oven all this time just to make a kick-ass entrance? Ah, the mystery. My dude, I fucking hate needing people's help, but I might need yours. Don't let it get to your head or I'll stab you so I don't have to owe you anything. Enough threats. Here's the deal, fuckhead. I might or might not feel attracted to your buddy Swampface.
Oh.
You know the one, always making absurd choices, being equal parts stupidly sexy and sexily stupid. And with the nice booty.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
But I don't want to get my feelings hurt by rushing into love without proper judgment. My dads always say, if you love someone, shoot them and see what happens. Great fatherly advice, right? Thing is, Principal Giant Spider, my therapist, and the rule of law all seem to think that shooting someone is to check if they're the one is not very legal. They have strongly recommended that I do that on what they call a theoretical level, like imagining the whole thing. But imagining is for losers. And since you both know Swampface and are a loser yourself, I thought you could tell me, what would Swampface do if I were to shoot her?
I mean, you already got shot by Liam.
Swampface is all about getting shot. She goes to the doctor every day just to get a shot, and shots are the only thing she does when partying. So I think you should give her a shot. Believe it or not, if you were to shoot Swampface, she would not be into it. Hashtag true story.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Aw, thanks. Whoa, that's convenient. I have the feeling that dating me could increase someone's chances of getting shot. Or stabbed. You don't get to be as big an asshole as me without making some enemies along the way. I would feel bad if my loved one was to get shot because of me, but knowing Swapface is into getting shot is a relief. I fucking hate guilt. Okay, it seems like my heart isn't being a drunk idiot this time. I might be onto something. Nice. And who knows, if she is into getting shot, I might add some spice into my foreplay, if you know what I mean. I mean shooting Swapface before having sex with her, just to be clear.
Isn't that kind of a crime?
Yeah. You're welcome, Swapface, both for getting you some demon dick and for the blood loss you're about to experience. You had too much blood anyway.
Yeah.
You get +3 charm for being a good friend.
Yo!
So now might be a time to start working on your money.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe 10 was how much I needed.
So you have exactly 2 more turns to work on your money. So
Yeah.
you better hope that the library isn't occupied by the store.
Okay.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something bad.
Oh boy. Hmm.
I know it's hard.
There's so many examples that I'm gonna kick myself for not saying the worst one I can think of. Because you just have to think of it off the top of your head. Mm. Alright.
Yeah, I think I got one.
You can go first this time.
Donald Trump.
Mine was wearing socks and stepping in a wet puddle.
Okay. Player order is decided based on how likely it would be for the humankind to perish due to the selective ban.
Okay. Okay, fuck me then. Let me see. Nuclear war or my foot is slightly damp for the next 5 seconds.
But imagine if humankind were to perish because of wet socks.
It would be the end of us all. The ducks have finally discovered our weakness.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I
That's
win this one.
that's even more decisive than the David Bowie one.
Okay, good. Shops in the gym. I am gonna raise my fun again.
All right.
Yeah. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
Radical.
Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Yeah, fuck you, Bob. Get back in the sewer.
It's the Slayer. She's on the roof of the school holding a megaphone and she's looking right at Damien. What up, Balsack? Yeah, her insults are dumb and I love them. Put this in your horn and smoke it. Yo mama's so fat when she possesses someone they don't need an exorcism. They need liposuction. Or liposuction. Oh yeah? Well, Damien's stuck. You're gonna come back. You lean over and whisper in his ear.
Your mom is so fat, Thanos had to snap twice.
Yo mama's so poor she can't even sell her soul because she's only renting it. Fuck you.
Huh?
I don't know which one to choose. I like the Van Helsing piece of shit one, but I don't know if Damien would say that. Ryan, help me.
Uh, me, I'd go with Van Helsing.
Oh, thank God. Fuck you, you Van Helsing looking piece of shit. You think you're cute wearing an entire fucking cow as a corset, huh? Well, I've got news for you, shitzilla. You look like you crashed a silver-plated bicycle into a goddamn leather daddy convention. Why don't you slap a couple of nipple rings and change your name to Buffy the Wonder Gimp?
Oh shit, this guy's got bars.
Christ, fucking amateurs. The Slayer flees in tears and Damien slips you a subtle fist bump. Nice, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Are we gonna go get your money?
Yep, money.
That day you spend some time in the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of... It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. You see Miranda, Vera, and Polly gathered around a table covered in books. Could they be studying? No way. I hereby call this meeting of the boss-ass bitches to order. I've gathered all prior school yearbooks so we have a clear list of everyone we're better than. Oh hey, it's the Coven. Wow, what a great time. Who said that? Oh great, it's the Coven. What are you 3 doing here? Studying, because this is a library at a school. Gasp! Spies, villains impersonating us! What? What? Don't you see, Vera? These 3 are obviously our evil twins. The middle one is me and Bossy. What are you talking about, Polly? We go to class with you. You would know if you 3 spend time doing stupid and mostly illegal stuff. I won't fall for your tricks, evil Vera. Are you implying that the original Vera isn't some kind of evil herself? And look, Vera, the one on the right has glasses, just like Polly. I need these to see. And see, she's clearly Dark Polly. Whoa, Polly, just no.
Yeah, I was saying, is that a bit racist?
Oh my goodness, bitches is only one letter away from witches. They're all idiots. I love them.
Yeah.
Good lord, say what you three mind studying somewhere else. You're upsetting my minions. Good grades are the backbone of a bright future. We need all this knowledge to save the world from the big bad. Oh boy, if you don't figure out a way to get the coven out of here, you might have to break up a brawl. Any ideas? Whip out your rooster. Witches hate roosters. Chop up all the study tables with a big axe.
I'll go with chop them up with an axe.
The study tables?
Yep. Axe, 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 axe.
Thinking fast, you grab the designated library axe and get to work.
Oh yeah, thank God they have those.
Fun fact, all rooms at Spooky High School must contain at least one axe, due to lobbying by the Axe Murderers of America. What? Why? Damn the AMA. Looks like someone had a little accident. No, I think she is doing that entirely on purpose. Well, on purpose or not, it looks like there's no place to study anymore, is there, ladies? Fine, we're leaving, but you haven't seen the last of us. See, that's exactly what our evil duplicates would say. Now, we have class with you guys next period. Did you forget? Class? Well, it's time for that. We're forming a secret society. Okay, whatever. I guess we won't see you later then. You probably will see them later. Or will you? Ugh, who cares? You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Yeah.
Either way. Oh, your charm's getting really up there. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a food. Now, are we going to choose any food item or like a meal food?
Any food item, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay. Pardon?
I got one.
Yep.
Kumquat.
Pop-Tart. No, what was it? Hot Pockets. There we go.
Hot Pocket. Flavor order is decided based on how powerful an energy drink whose key ingredient is the selected food would be. Well, I mean, kumquat's a fruit.
Hot Pocket. If you put it in a microwave, it heats up to the temperature of the sun. Just put it in Sunny D.
Right.
Put it in Sunny D to harvest that extra sun energy.
You're right. Oh no, only 2 more turns until prom, Ryan.
Oh boy. Okay, sit with Miranda.
Sit with Polly, you say? You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Suppose the food on your pick is just food? No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption. In a
Post-modern industrialized mega society.
Well, my silverware is a metaphor for silverware. Yes! Is that not enough? It's the lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself.
Oh my.
Maybe you can speed up demonstrating your knowledge. Try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon.
I'll go with the gloating spoon.
Yes, the gloating spoon.
I figured that would be more her.
What's a gloating spoon? Well, of course you wouldn't know about it. Rude. Being rude, rudeness is simply the way one must introduce the gloating spoon. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Well, of course you did. You're not as cultured as I am. Such smug superiority. I am no match for the spoon.
The spoon's power level is too high for you, Traveler.
Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then what do you know, you peasant? You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points. Even though spoons don't have points.
All
I
right.
feel like you're doing pretty well with Miranda.
I feel like I'm doing pretty well too.
You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of undefinable prime meat. All right, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during the convoluted poaching expedition. You told me not to bring all of my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while we had a lit stove. Did touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A meat cut this fine can only be eaten ultra
I
rare.
think that's called blue.
Blue is actually still just a tiny bit cooked.
Ah, fair.
Like it's seared on the outside.
All right.
Like how it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to agreement, let's appeal to the arbitrary third party. Swamp Days will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? Well, I know Damien likes cooked food, but my word, that steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood. The only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from burning building. That's what I like to hear. And that and the sounds of screaming people fleeing a burning building. It totally destroys the flavor of done talking, fire time now. As you flee screaming from the burning building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your smile. It massive property damage. Last turn.
Oh boy.
Everybody chooses an object.
All right. Object. Okay, I have an object.
Hold on, I'm just trying to remember the name of my object. Okay, I got on. You first this time.
Lava lamp.
Turkey baster.
Ah, damn it.
Player order is decided based on how disturbing it would be if an insane person decided to date and marry the selected object.
I feel like there are strong cases that been made for both of these.
Do you want me to randomize it?
Hmm.
Because I don't think we can argue.
All right.
Oh.
I mean, lava lamp. You can fuck a lava lamp.
Oh yeah, and the store doesn't show up on the last day, so do you want to raise your money?
Raising that money.
That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins.
Awesome.
This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. You guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million.
Nice.
Which, unfortunately, is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money.
Alright.
Afterwards, a royal procession, 500 members strong, informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the last day you always go on a date with the character you're after.
Ooh.
The restaurant she's chosen is so fancy, its name is unpronounceable by anyone with less than 6 figures.
Wow.
Or anyone making less than 6 figures. With all these heavy armed guards around you, you think it's unwise to refuse. And so, later that night, this restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-board establishment. Granted, the flatware's only platinum, not diamond. And this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old. But at least our table is held up by 3 weeping serfs, as it ought to be. Garçon, 1 bowl of rubies and a bottle of actual gold, if you would be so kind. And my suitor will have... Quick, pick something before she realizes that you've never been anywhere fancier than Wilmer's Chicken Hut. It doesn't matter what I order. Anything will taste good as long as I eat it with you. One of everything, and I'm biting. I know, they're both hard. I don't think you necessarily have to pass the date in order to get them to prom, but I'm not 100% certain. I don't know how much heart points each date is worth.
I'm gonna try the first one.
Uh, that's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. Most people in my family simply order the most expensive thing on the menu. It doesn't even have to be edible. In fact, it usually isn't. But you're willing to actually eat food in front of me? I'm charmed. She's so charmed, in fact, that she doesn't notice that you've never actually ordered anything. Score, you gain +2 or smarts and +1 fun.
Yeah, it makes up for that stuff I missed.
Probably. And I am going to raise my fun one more time. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You're arguing with Liam, Polly, and Miranda about use of the word indie, what its true meaning is, and if it's worth using at all nowadays. When you're suddenly distracted by a piercing anime scream, you go to investigate and find Damien giving a kick-ass hairstyle to a new corpse. Where the hell is he getting all these corpses from?
He makes them.
Gah!
Probably from the burning building.
Whoa, this is gorge, Damien. Paulina is right. Why aren't you uploading these online and taking the internet by storm? It's suspicious. And the last time we talked to you about this, you got super mysterious and said, yeah, everyone. Which makes us think there's a final twist to your shyness about your love for hairstylism and makeup. Yeah. Fierce and fabulous, but I keep it a secret. Hairstylism, makeup, and RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, your dads wouldn't want you to like drag? What? They're not backwards, Liam. I do some drag myself every now and then. My dads couldn't care less if I want to be the king or the queen of hell. They want me to rule our circle of hell. Oh, backstory. You see, the 8th Circle has always been hotly contested by many hell generals in a constant war for dominance. None were ever victorious. Alliances were formed due to constant backstabbing. No one accepted the alliance like my dad's, since they weren't just allied, but in love. So their alliance never broke, and they conquered the 8th Circle of Hell together. At first they were despised for daring to love each other, but they showed that love made them not weaker but stronger. And now, thanks to them, love is a badass thing down there in that circle. Thanks to them, I can be here at the school as part of this crazy game, being romance for prom and such. They're the fucking best.
Wait, how did Damien, are they like a single race, or like the two of them, the two dads, to make a kid?
I honestly don't know. I don't think they ever say.
Huh.
But they expect me to inherit their armies one day and become a general and a ruler, because we, the LaVey, we love and we destroy, and we love to destroy. Don't get me wrong, I love violence and war, and being a general and a ruler sounds kick-ass, but sometimes I feel pressured. What if I just want to be a hairstylist? Maybe I'll change my mind, but I want to have that choice. It makes me sad inside. I can't be a general and a hairstylist. Why do I have to be only one? I feel you, Damien. Some people can be too theoretical when it comes to career, or traditional when it comes to careers. You prefer that, as if your true calling needs to be a given thing. But I myself am a strong advocate for career fluidity, because it's about time we start a conversation about the plurality and complexity of career identity. What Liam said, we need to come up with a plan for your dads to acknowledge that you would be an awesome hairstylist, Damien. That'd be great. Come on, let's think of a plan. Swamp Face, any ideas? You're the one with the wacky.
You're supposed to be taking me out to dinner right now. How the heck did you get here?
It's later or earlier.
Hmm.
Practice the art of stealth makeover. Give your dads complete makeover while they sleep for them to naturally discover the advantages of your dream. Speak a language that they understand. Change your scissors for a dagger and your makeup for blood. I don't think he'd want to stab his dad's, as aggressive as he is.
Hmm.
I don't know what to choose.
This one's all you.
Just gonna close my eyes and click one. Ah, damn. That's crazy. So crazy it just might work. Yeah, Damien, it's like they say when someone isn't seeing things your way, do something to them in their sleep. See, I don't think that means I get the secret ending then. Now I'm sad.
Oh, well.
I believe it was Confucius who said that. I believe it wasn't. Everyone shut up. I need to start practicing myself, reflecting on which colors best complement my dad's faces. Ah, look at him, painting his dad's faces open, or to open their minds. Everyone disbands. You spend that night thinking of stuff for people who have shown the world career fluidity was possible, like the thin white dew for the renowned Dr. Frank Enfurter. The next day, you all meet to find out how the plan went. I'm going to kill you. I followed the plan perfectly last night using my best stealth skills. But when I went to their room, they were having fucking sex. Fuck. I'll never be able to erase that image, even if I surgically remove my fucking brain from my head. Was this your plan, Swamp Face, to scar me for life? Not cool, boo. Yeah, fucker, not cool. Next time I might do something to you in your sleep. Be ready. Ooh, free sleepy makeover. I don't think you meant a makeover, Miranda. Oh. You sure you didn't mean a makeover, but you're about to lose countless hours of sleep for your life, and you've already lost -2 smarts and -1 fun. Alright, Monster Prom draws near. Who would you like to take to Monster Prom?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Miranda. Isn't that what I've been doing?
Did not?
No,
Did you say Polly?
I have not.
Oh, you want to go by yourself? Gotcha.
No.
Ask Miranda to the prom.
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna go badly, but I mean, we look like we go together.
Yeah.
How it goes. You finally put up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Oh, are you really asking me to Monster Prom? How chivalrous and brave of you. Yes, I accept your proposal. Good
Ooh.
job, Ryan.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering, you needed to have your...
My, what?
Oh, no, your charm and your money above 9.
Oh, so I just barely made it.
Yes, you did.
Nice.
As is customary on prom night, I will be waiting for you at a sea dragon's cave. Rescue me so we can attend the Monster Prom. It will be delightful. Prom night was a night to remember. And it definitely will be remembered, since Miranda brought a jester, a bard, and a scribe to document everything. Probably centuries from now, more people will still sing songs about your magical prom date together. You even shared a beautiful kiss, and what you didn't know at the time was that some weeks later, our village would be destroyed to build a statue depicting it.
Nice.
Because your love is more valuable than life of many. Like, literally. Okay, I don't think this is gonna go very well, as expected. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Prom? I guess we can get so wasted that we end up burning stuff down, right? Oh, sweet!
Sounds
Yes!
like a red date to me. Yeah, you got it.
Sounds like a rad date to me. Let's burn stuff down together till dawn. Prom night was crazy intense. At one point, a classmate of yours criticized how Damien is always getting into fistfights, for which Damien punched him, starting yet another fistfight. You joined in and fought with him back to back. It was super sexy choreographed fight, and even exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs. And that wasn't the only time that night you took care of Damien's rear. So there we go. I was most likely to marry a zebra, and Damien is actual fire acceptable option for a quote. So
Nice.
look at all of the events, outcomes, and endings.
Alright, so 1 of 23, 87.
Those are the or no, that's not. I've only had one secret ending.
Huh.
Yeah, this is the game.
Alright.
We have an epilogue. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning
Who's the
who we
thumb
were, who
in
we
the
could be.
middle?
I wish I could tell you. I don't know who most of these people are, but I know you can take this chick to prom. I
Alright.
think you can take the shop seller to prom. And maybe this is the wolf pack here.
Huh.
But
He's the ultimate secret ending.
and you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien left fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable.
Yeah, go Damien.
Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do the work. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country.
Huh.
JK, he became an athlete. Duh. Still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever.
That's more expected.
During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Do 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 do.
And here's our credits.
Do the credits change?
No.
Okay,
We don't have to watch them.
that's fair. Oh yeah, that was Monster Prom. All right, I got the date on my first play.
You did. So it is 2:30. I'm not going to
Yes.
suggest we play another game,
Yeah.
but I am off tomorrow, so we can play more tomorrow.
All right.
Are you down for that?
Yeah.
Sweet. Zoe,
Oh, new.
an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to the ultimate fangirl.
I like her.
Calculester Packard, version 1.0. A library computer who had become sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest.
They put in an HP reference in this? Are you kidding me? Indeed.
We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Also, I'm not going to give you guys the tips to how to get who, because I don't care anymore.
It doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't even fucking matter. It really doesn't.
Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever, TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Alright, me first. If you go back in time, what's one thing that you tell your younger self? I'm gonna go with the Blockbuster one. Alright, Squank.
Shit. I'd go with Blockbuster 2, honestly.
Okay, Kronk.
To be different, and also I found this more amusing. The middle one, you're right on it.
Alright, Ryan, you and I got the wealthy one. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? A sample of more nutritious breakfast options, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. A tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop would be full of thrilling danger. The phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box who's so passionate about breakfast and health that he's surely also a great lover. We know which one Brandon chooses.
If you didn't say it, I was going to. I'm gonna go with the middle one.
I'm also gonna go with the middle one. Brandon, you want the sexy tiger one?
No, I want the top one.
If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be?
Also, isn't he a gym teacher?
Yes.
Why's your name Spicy Pizza?
I don't know, I just thought it was funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this one. We get to answer these questions twice now because there's 8 characters instead of 6.
I will go.
This one encourages you to go for a certain character, right?
Yeah. I don't know the order though.
Just pick one.
I'm gonna go with rainbow and gummy bears.
Okay, Brandon?
Plutonium.
Plutonium? Are you going for the robot?
Oh, that's the robot? Oh.
What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? How to make a killer cocktail of anything, sports things, obscure 80s movie trivia, and accurate approximates of all fictional creatures' genitalia. How to set stuff on fire, the principles to build a financial app. I'm gonna go with this one.
All the principles to build a financial empire.
Brandon?
Same as you, Sarah.
Because I'm trying to go for Zoe. But I have no idea what she requires.
I also wanted to go for Zoe, but I don't know what she requires either, so I'm thinking it'll just give me whoever.
Zoe's a fangirl, so anything anime related is hers.
So wait, is she basically Cthulhu waifu?
I guess.
That's
Let's
weird.
take a look at our stats. Brandon, you're very smart, but very bad at everything else.
I feel like
Ooh,
that's
my
representative of real
creativity
life.
charm. Ryan, you've got okay smarts and okay boldness and okay money.
Kind of like real life.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to work on my charm.
I can't see your stats because the Discord overlay is in the way.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it. Guys, stop it! I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence
We understand you perfectly, Lord Sgord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dog hunger. What? No, that's the opposite of what I said. And I don't go by Sgord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Zoe. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Spicy Pizza? I can't stand to be around these jerks. Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrifying masks, but still.
all hail.
Zgord addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame. And what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of
Cerebrospinal.
fluid?
Yeah.
Thank you. Which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, we bow before Spicy Pizza, for she is clearly the prophet of Scourge. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now we do not understand what has changed. It's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it. Fuck it, you've got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them what they should really be sacrificing.
Pizza.
Huh? It's important to learn from your mistakes, so sacrifice another goat. But right, we're sorry on the side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices. I want that one.
So
But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. They're how we remain reliably unpleasant, the better to unplease the gourd. Maybe that's how it was with the gourd, you explained, but Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot. Ah, your wisdom is truly subtle and deep. Very well. Bring out the prejudices. One of the cultists stepped forward with a steel-banded box stained with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure exactly what's inside, but it smells pretty racist. Now bring out the vat of acid we always carry around. Where are they keeping all this stuff? Those roads must be really roomy. Now dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go on, do it. The box dissolves with a sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity. I like that. And we're suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks? Yes, it is true. And it is true also that our Lord demands from us one further sacrifice. It is the greatest sacrifice of all. We must sacrifice the past. The names of God is gone, perished along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here and now, we rededicate ourselves to a new cult, the cult of Zoe.
This feels like very heavy-handed transgender symbolism.
Yeah, it could be. Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve the prejudices of other bigots in acid too, or maybe you can just dissolve bigots in acid. Either way, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Alright, Squank, where are you going? That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money? But almost everything goes to cover the cost, and you only keep +2 money.
You gain 10,000 bitcoins, but the market crashes, so it's only worth $2.
As you survey the library, you notice Vera, whose snakes are hissing and spitting as she glares at her computer monitor. This shit is getting so old. Every time I go on a dark arts forum, I have to deal with sexist trolls. Trying to call me out and prove that I'm a fake dark arts girl. Oh yeah, you like Lich King so much? Name 3 of their earliest curses. You probably just take pictures of yourself with cursed artifacts to get attention. As if I can't want to murder people in obscure occult ways just because I'm female. Please. I'm so sick of dealing with this sexist bullshit when all I want to do is use magic to make people suffer. I don't even know what to do. You should write a heated essay decrying sexism, an essay so heated it melts the eyeballs of everyone who reads it. You don't need to prove your love to the dark arts, just go out and enjoy them. Also, I should totally come with you.
Second one.
Second one? A date with you, Squank? Well, if it's between that or trying to prove these trolls that I do, in fact, understand how to make black obsidian death powder, I guess you're on. Hell yeah, time to take Vera on the scariest, darkest, hardest date you can dream of. You spend all your class time thinking up the perfect dark arts date. Because duh, why would you be paying attention in school? By the time you pick Vera up, you have that shit on lock. A skull containing the tears of my enemies and a bouquet of poisonous plants that can be used in mind control potions? Nice. You take Vera for a romantic picnic in a graveyard, but it's actually an evil picnic. Because, the picnic blanket is black. Yeah, maybe you didn't think that one through, but not all of them can be winners. So I brought enough ingredients to summon the long-dead spirit of an ancient warlocks, or create a mist that drives people crazy. What do we think? You ultimately decide on both, and spend a lovely evening terrorizing innocent people. Look at those losers. I mean, this is a bit on them too, right? They must have done something wrong to make the warlocks that angry. Oh, look at that one crying for his life. Cute. You guess the mist that drives people crazy might have something to do with the warlock's wrath. Who are you to say? Hey, I actually had a really nice time tonight, Squank.
Aww.
You made me remember. It isn't for trolls on the internet to decide what I am or am not. As long as I'm a practitioner of the dark arts, and I'm a dark arts girl, and no loser on the internet can tell me otherwise. Aww, what a sweet moment for the two of you. Who knew bonding over magical torture could be so romantic? You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Wonderful.
Alright, Prom, where are you going? That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You're checking some plates of pasta on your dating app for people so lonely that they're starting to consider dating plate of pasta. Luckily, Calculator interrupts you before you keep spiraling down like that. There you are, Kronk. I was about to engage into a complex plotline protocol, but I was worried I might fail at it, and then it came to my mind. Kronk is proficient at shenanigans, so I thought that if you were okay with helping me, it would be cool. You tell Calculator that you're in. You also tell him that there was no need to use air quotes for cool. Whoa, I'm already learning stuff. Exciting. So here's the thing. So far I've been enjoying being alive, but recently I've started to question myself. Am I doing life right, or am I good at living? I do not know. All this is so new to me, and I might be doing it all wrong, so I wanted to consult some expert living organic forms so I can crack the correct formula of existence. Yikes. Oh, don't make that face. I'm not consulting you, my friend. My data shows you tend to answer questions based solely on how likely the answer will lead you to dating your classmates. It is valid to me, but useless for this endeavor. But my data also showed you excelled at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. But no, I thought the best course of action would be consulting the two organic living forms that were key into turning me into a sentient being. If they push me into life, they surely have to be plenty wise. Look, there they are now. What's up, Cal?
Are they the parents?
Yes. Hey, friend Scott and friend Damien. I am trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence, and since you brought me to existence, I thought you might know. Fuck yeah, we know. Do we? Yeah, Scott. So being alive is like being this orange. Damien pulls out a slightly squished orange out of his pocket. Oh yeah, and you need to be like the best orange ever? As long as you're not a lame banana. So you need to win at the game of life, but while being an orange. And remember not to be a banana, Cal. Also, I think it's very important to be super high on vitamin C if you want to rock at being an orange. That way you can be the best orange ever. What the fuck is this conversation?
Don't know.
Yes, you can also bring distraction to all the other puny fruits. I am honestly having a hard time following your line of thoughts, my friends. That's because you don't have to follow us, you need to follow the orange. Or are you supposed to be the orange? Fuck. This is clearly going nowhere, and these two are not the best at metaphors. It's apparently up to you to lead them into building the valid life lesson, but how? We're talking a lot about what this orange is supposed to do or be, but have we asked the orange how it feels? Okay, eat the orange.
The orange.
What was that,
Eat
Brandon?
the orange?
Yeah.
Boo! Poor orange. So even being a very good high vitamin C orange, this orange couldn't stop its demise. Why is that? Oh, I know. It was because the orange was alone, with no orange friends to help it. It's like sports. No matter how good you are, you need a team. Pretty sure there are a bunch of sports that don't require a team, Scott. Not the sport of life. True greatness is achieved by having a strong team around you. Also, if a sports person wins and nobody sees it, is it a real victory? Your metaphors seem to be very inaccurate and very sports related. Is everything sports? I mean, I love sports, and I'm not sure if it's everything. What else do you love, friend Scott? I love watching the stars. They're so shiny and nice. I wonder if there's a sport about watching stars. There is not, but there are a variety of hobbies and jobs related to the observation of celestial bodies. Bodies. And I love stars. It's true that sports are cool, but not everything. Let me print you all of this information. Wow, thanks, Calculus. I'm so excited about this. I'm very bad at the sport of reading, but I will give me very best. I will give me.
I will give him the very best.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't reading that right. Scott leaves, reading all the papers very enthusiastically. Very interesting. Maybe existence can be about more than one thing. Maybe it is about exploring everything and oneself, to discover new stuff and to be passionate about it. Wow, friend Kronk, I've gathered very useful data. I have high hopes for this wacky misadventure. Should we engage into high-fiving? Calculuster has also gathered lots of data on how to high-five. His high-five is so efficient that you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness from it. Nice.
Nice.
Let's trade places. Okay, everybody chooses an object.
Sombrero.
Brandon?
Rhombus.
Squeegee. You have been captured by the enemy during war. You have information that could tip the balance in their favor, and they know. The player order is decided based on how disturbed and afraid you would be if you were confined in a room with a man that assures you he will make you talk with only the help of said object.
A rhombus, a squeegee, or a sombrero? I feel like the
I
squeegee.
feel like the sombrero. I think the sombrero is funnier, but the squeegee's pretty good too.
Would you be more scared of like a rhombus, a sombrero, or a squeegee? Like, if you just see the sombrero, it's like, okay, you're gonna put it on my head, but if you see the squeegee, it's like, where's he gonna put that?
Okay. So mine's not winning at all. I just threw one out there, so not at all. But I can see how a squeegee could be used, but I am very interested as to how the hell they would do it with a sombrero.
Does he put it on his head and start singing Cuban Pete on repeat?
Does he throw it on the ground and start doing a hat dance or something, or?
There. We gave it to Ryan.
Okay.
Alright, Ryan, who are you sitting with?
Play that funky music, sax man. Alright, I'm going to sit with Vera.
With Vera and Holly?
Yeah.
Take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Holly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better. And you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now. It's nothing personal, Swank. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave. Yeah, and it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too.
Is she a Twitch thought?
Yes. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves.
How does she wear clothes? Don't they go right through her?
I don't know.
He died.
Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being an online money transfer platform, is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know, a weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction.
The bottom one is asinine.
That would increase our income exponentially immediately. Which are two of my absolute favorite adverbs when it comes to monetary gain. I mean, one financial slave between the two of us is already strangely a lot to handle, so managing an army of them sounds draining. But as long as it's a pyramid scheme and we're at the top of the pyramid, where we don't have to actually deal with lowlifes, who cares? I think I'll go check on my toilet line. Don't worry about her. Polly would know good at business idea if it slapped her on the ass. Which happened one time, actually, but it's a long story, so forget it. Anyway, we can tell people in order to become official certified financial slaves, they have to buy a kit of supplies. And they'll start as a dirt slave, and then if they get 5 financial slaves under them, they can become a pathetic ground slave, and then they can work their way all the way up to the gold, diamond, platinum, SoCal, Mocha, Grand Supreme slave. That was a great idea, Squank. We should write the business plan together and prepare it to profit. Did Vera just say she wants to profit with you? Holy shit, Vera sharing her cash flow is like third base for her. Awesome.
Oh yeah. Third base with the Snake Woman.
Zoe. I don't want to sit with Zoe, she's sitting with Scott.
Makes the decision easier when you're siding with her.
You sit down with Scott and Zoe just as Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming. Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza, especially spicy pizza. No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat Sanity. Oh, Sanity, I bet that's chock full of protein. Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier. So when I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead. So smart. What does Sanity taste like? Well, you know when you're sucking in the marrow of the ethereal bone fragments harvested from the carcass of the rival deity you've slain? I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks. No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp while an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of flesh? I've had pizza. Is that close? Not really. It's more like cashews. Cashews and shrimp. Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I trust him? Can I? Well, it's not really for mortals. But Scott looks so excited. You've got to figure out a way to resolve the situation. Scott, sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you just eat some cashews and shrimp smothered in this malignant insanity hot sauce I brought? What if Scott uses this crazy
Oh, I really want to see the crazy straw.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh no, cholesterol! The original C word! Also, eating sanity would cause your brain to invert, mutilating it like a thumbless chimpanzee, angrily peeling an orange. That sounds sort of bad, too. What I'm really worried about are my arteries. Cashew me, bro. You happily oblige. 1 cashew shrimp and weaponized hot sauce cocktail coming right up. Oh wow, this food looks like a tidy crime scene. Down the hatch. That's a lot of hot sauce, Scott. Are you sure your mortal mouth can... My mouth exploded! It caught fire, it exploded! No more mouth for Scott! No, Scott, I can still see your mouth. But I can't see my mouth! And whose mouth is it supposed to be? Mine, so if I can't see it, it's not real! Oh, okay, dude. Sorry, I can't talk. My mouth exploded, so I don't have a mouth anymore. Scott sits quietly for the rest of the lunch period, growing progressively redder and sweatier. Will you enjoy next time with Zoe? Nice.
All right.
You want to the robot?
I guess so.
You arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs and an Iron Maiden. You're unfazed, but Calculester is very phased. Friend Miranda, isn't locking your unpaid intern in a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical? Unethical? Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with the rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things that poor people have instead of royal titles. But I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and pushing anyone who dares disrespect you. Punishing, not pushing.
That too.
For example, this saucy serf dared to put a ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should train. Warning. Friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh, quick, set Miranda straight. Or set Calculus at cricket. What's this, Calculus? They're disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful prison time for someone else, too. Miranda, let's punish her serf in a different way. Say, by giving her a frowny face sticker with really aggressive glitter.
Frowny face.
Okay.
At the bottom one, the frowny face.
I know. I was just typing something. Aggressive glitter. Truly, you are even more delightfully cruel than I. An Iron Maiden only tortures for 48 hours, but glitter is eternal. She will be reminded of her transgression until her dying day. I see friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated. Excuse me, is that disrespect I hear? Respect towards you, Miranda, because, as a rule, I do not feel. Oh, wonderful. Would you like a job as one of my royal torturers? No, thank you. I will, however, supply you with stickers if it ensures the serf safety. With the extra stickers left over from Calculester's first printing, you two start a thriving punitive sticker business. It's a bonding experience. Good job, team. Everybody chooses a brand. Okay, think of a brand.
Okay.
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 Ryan?
Oakley. No, Reebok. Sorry.
Brandon?
And
Haynes? Is that what you said?
said depends.
Okay. Brazzers.
Oh, good. Brothers. Depends and Reebok.
Player order is decided based on how silly a mascot for the selected brand would be.
Depends mascot?
I feel like me and Brandon are winning this one, Ryan.
I know. A Brothers mascot. Don't they already have a mascot?
Is it a naked woman?
Kind of. I think they have someone who runs their social media account. Her name's Katie, I think.
What would a Depends mascot be? Just an old person, though.
It would be a giant
It would
mascot.
be an old person shitting itself.
A massive mascot wearing a big diaper.
You promised yourself you weren't using that past-the-plate dating app. Yeah, here you are again. You can see how stupid the whole thing is. Yet this plate of pappardelle looks way more delicious than loneliness. Hey, friend Kronk, what are you doing? You throw your phone away so no one can see. Oh, I mean, you could have told me nothing if you didn't want to talk about it. The question was a mere protocolary tactic to engage into conversation. What I really wanted to ask is if you were up to more wacky misadventures searching for the meaning of life. Why? And... Wait. We couldn't help but listen. Are you looking for the meaning of life? Yes. Then look no more. Oh, friend Miranda and friend Liam, are you providing insight on this through very weird and probably inaccurate metaphors about oranges? What? No. Life should be like art. Yes, I very much agree. Explanation value, useless until more information is provided. What defines art? Well, art is an expression of oneself that aspires to explore the monster conditions and the embodiment of specific aesthetics that define the artist's worldview. At its peak, it achieves universally, while also being the most personal and individual form of expression. A big middle finger from the artist to the status quo, as it ignores any convention or preconception. It's a very wordy definition, Liam. Don't listen to Liam. He uses too many words. My favorite statues, paintings, and books are the ones that are dedicated to me. So it's clear that art should be about me. None of those definitions build a clear parallel that throws light over the meaning of existence. Liam's definition of art revolves around exploring the monster condition, therefore the meaning of life. It creates a paradox, not optimal. And Miranda's definition states that the meaning of existence is Miranda. That sounds about right. Conclusion not satisfying. No way. You're all about satisfying your questions. You just need to push one of these two into further reflection. Push them! You're always angsty against the status quo, Liam. Tell us, what the status quo did to you? What's the origin of this rivalry? Sure, art might be about Miranda, but what's Miranda about?
The top one. We're going with the top one.
You wanna push Liam?
Yeah.
Not so creative.
Oh.
What? You want me to tell an origin story? That's so mainstream. I think what Kronk wanted was to know why you specifically have what you might call beef with the concept of the status quo. No, origin stories are too cliche. You know what's not that cliche? A bunch of rabid eels. You all get electrocuted, no one is happy. You lose -2 fun and -1 smart.
Let's do this!
Good job, Brandon.
Really smart in this round.
You got eels.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. But there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity, you also lose -3 years of your life. That's your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyway. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood. Hey, Spicy Pizza. Sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're pretty clueless. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not mess with success. Anyway, I gotta go study for my ambush finance midterms later. As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultist speaking around the corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you. Is this just gonna be the cultist hour?
Yeah.
God.
Hey, Spicy Pizza. Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering. Did Zoe say anything about us? Did she like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We all love her so much and we want to make sure she's happy, or unhappy, or ruthlessly insane, as she possibly can be. I love her most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front. I was standing at the front last time. We all look the same because we're all wearing masks. Silence. You can't silence me. You're not my Grandmaster. Well, someone is right. I mean, we have a Grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would be without a Grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please, my pizza, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose our Grandmaster? You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day and answer will be obvious to you. The title of Grandmaster should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning as if it's a new episode of her life.
Oh,
I don't know.
I do want the high school student one.
I'm leaning towards the high school student one too.
So
Nope.
blasphemous.
Become a high school student. But that would be incredibly... No. If this is what Zoe's prophet suggested, it must be done. Comrades, bring forth the 1,000 needles. Wait, needles? It is Zoe that we become one high school student. If Zoe's will
Oh,
we become
one high school student. Oh no.
Oh no! Let the union of flesh begin. No. This is not good at all. I need to kill the queens. The cultists throw their pale flesh together. Oh, hey, Spicy Pizza. Do you have a pencil sharpener and pine? Oh, what are they doing now? We are a high school student. Scream the mutilated cultists in unison. We care about good grades and the status of our facial skin. Do you think you brought a badgered cultist and then they go and soak their bodies to each other just to become a high school student? Every time. Are you not pleased, mistress? Moans the quivering amalgam of flesh and bone. Of course I'm not pleased. This is so embarrassing. You're the worst cultist ever. Zoe storms off. Looks like you're the worst prophet ever. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. Aww.
Rip.
Where are you going, Ryan? Look, you can see your stats now.
Oh, okay.
so far, we've managed to botch this round, me and Sarah. Ryan, salvage this round.
Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hall. Whatever. You might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. Ooh, I think you have the prom queen route.
Ooh.
It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course. I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not a bad branding either. I could see using it as a victory and start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. Yes, I haven't gotten this ending. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches, they should know all about blood magic. Literally just search the internet, like, that's literally what it's there for.
This is why I fail so badly at this game, because this is what they pull. They pull this double negative bullcrap. It's like, oh, I'm screwed either way. But it turns out I picked the really screwed up one, and the other one was...
I'll go with the
This
Coven.
is where the game says, fuck you. This is quite
Hold on, I want
literally
to see
Okay.
what the internet says. So I would like to get this ending. Okay, so we do need to buy the tampon, and then we need to go to the bathroom after we buy the tampon.
What's this about a tampon?
Don't worry about it. The Coven?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm concerned.
Of course. I knew those basic bitches would come in handy one day. Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills you gained during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the Coven. What is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory. And I figured if we could do something productive for once. What do you mean for once? We're the ones constantly saving you from destruction. We're the ones who... Yeah, whatever. Just tell me how to cheat my way into being prom queen. Or I'll start a rumor that you're just a mega swarm of bees in 3 people suits. Why would that... Ugh. Whatever, here's what you need for the ritual. The blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. But good luck getting those. Thanks, when I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. You did ask. And now you've answered, so you can leave. In a puff of aggravated smoke, the cover disappears. Let's split up. You check the shop. I'll grab a goat and meet you in the bathrooms when you're done.
Oh, is that what we need the tampon for?
Yes.
Oh, god damn
Well,
it.
if you're involved in some blood magic now, sounds fun. You
That-
gain +2 fun
That's
and
not the
+1
kind
charm.
of blood magic I was imagining.
Blood.
Oh, god.
So, apparently, according to the thing that I read, we need to keep an eye on our charms and smarts. Buying the tampon will lower those stats.
Really?
Yes.
Alright.
That weekend, something happened to...
Me!
Damn it.
Swank.
Let's go! Oh my god, there's 4 of them. You're kicking it underwater at Miranda's place. It's always a dicey situation seeing how descendants are treated in her kingdom. But she's used her royal connections to procure the next season of Bobo the Angsty Zebra, before it's even out on Netflix, the premier mer streaming service. So it's worth risking beheading. First of all, my kingdom would never sanction beheadings willy-nilly, and frankly I could have you beheaded for insinuating such a thing. I am excited to absorb the information from this television program on the grounds that a broad survey of internet criticism indicates that it is the best Netflix show. Yes, it explores the monster condition in both fearless and crude way. And I like that it has silly talking animals. Yay, silly talking animals. Now, shall I ask my vast array of kitchen sea monkeys to cook up for us? Oh, I was kind of assuming we would order a pizza if we were binge-watching a Netflix show. How perfectly quaint, of course. If I have commoners over, I should indulge in commoner practices. A pizza it shall be. Now what toppings do you suggest? This question is irrelevant because I am unable to consume caloric substances in a way of organic life forms. I was going to suggest a pizza with the cold sweats of a dreamer experience a nightmare in the streets of dying, but I might give the rest of you indigestion. Oh, let's get a pizza with a pizza on top. And then there can be pizzas on the pizzas. If we can't choose a topping, maybe I should just behead someone after all. You can't think of the perfect topping by consulting one of your friends. Or you can think of one of the perfect topping by consulting one of your friends. Miranda's shell phone. What? Get it? And that friend is Kronk, a game changer when it comes to pizza toppings. He's the one who introduced cheese as a pizza topping. Before that, pizza used to be covered in yogurt.
Wow.
Spicy pizza is... Come on, Ryan, this one's catered to me!
This episode that should have been banned from the Ancient Academy of Pizza Toppings by the Pizza Topping Master due to their dangerously vanguardist ideas. Yeah, that one's kind of cool. I'll go with
My
that
name
one.
is literally Spicy Pizza! After a brief but incredibly informative and creative brainstorming session with Spicy Pizza, you hang up the shell phone, redial, and order the pizza.
Oh my
It
god,
arrives
dick
not
pic.
too long.
Look at this. Look at
What?
Look at Calculester's face.
Oh, yeah. It arrives not too long later, and everyone is delighted to take a bite of the pizza and discover, ooh, pineapple on good grades. Blech, I would never put pineapple on pizza. I'll admit I do not usually enjoy a dish so common and vulgar as pineapple on pizza, but it does pair well with academic excellence. It's funny because the taste of genius is quite reminiscent of the taste of insanity, and yeah, it does go well with pineapple. I do not possess taste buds, but I am enjoying my friend's enjoyment of their sustenance. As are you, all thanks to Spicy Pizza, and you, for choosing her. Those good grades get you +2 smarts, and the whole pizza situation is an automatic +1 fun, of course. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
I got my movie.
I got my movie.
Is it a Disney movie?
It is not. Actually, I actually don't know if it is. It's not an animated movie.
shit. I'm drawing a blank on a movie.
There's so many movies.
Mask.
The Mask. Okay, Ryan.
Bruce Almighty.
Homeward Bound.
I think me and Brennan both put Jim Carrey movies.
Player order is decided based on how bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be. I mean, Homeward Bound is about a bunch of animals trying to find their home.
Bruce Almighty. I mean, there's a scene in the movie where a monkey has to fly up a guy's butt. So maybe if they made an action figure out the butt monkey. The monkey that crawls into people's asses. That would be bizarre.
Okay,
I feel like both of yours are the least bizarre though, because I can see action figures of the Mask and Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
but
I'm
they
gonna
also
take
would
first.
be pretty.
And then Ryan can have second, and Brandon can have third.
Alright. I'm fine with that.
Yay.
That's it. While rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses, to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals to 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity.
Radical.
So I was playing Foth. Ugh. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
I was playing Foth, I'm Zoe and I was playing Foth, I'm a Kappa. My shirt says send nudes.
Oh.
I hope that stands off for fuck off, figure, because that's what you are. You're a figure. Well, how do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Spicy Pizza how much fun I was having. Being a fake gamer girl, because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are, you would just be playing them. A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're doing it for attention. Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation. Fake conversation.
It's fake news.
Leonard. Fake Leonard. No, wait. Real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones. So are you saying there are no real gamer girls? I thought I had met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls. Waited up until she was when the bitch friend-zoned me and went and dated some asshole Chad Cabra. Even has a neck beard.
God, it really does.
Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Poor Zoe, she's new to this whole being a high school girl thing, and she has no idea that there's no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming and peace. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter. Tell Leonard that you have heard someone saying that there's no wrong way to play video games. Twitter? You pull out your phone and quickly create a Twitter profile of the first ever legitimate gamer girl. And that, Zoe, is where your stupid figure attention whore oh wait, someone should follow me on Twitter and I must vet them immediately. Real gamer girl 142069. Oh sure you're
42069.
Oh yeah, it is 42069. I saw the L at the end of girl and thought it was 14. I'll be the judge of that. I'm a real gamer girl, not like those other fake gamer girls. Most girls only play games for male attention. Well, that's true. Likes having things explained to me at great length by nice guys, regardless of their depth of my own knowledge and experience on the subject. Finally, someone who appreciates a true gentleman. Dislikes criticism of the patriarchy, coming up with rebuttals rather than immediately agreeing with anyone pointing out my flaws. Now this is a true gamer girl. Excuse me, milady. I must go explain to her. Oh, police after her. She says she's into that sort of thing. Wow.
That was, an experience.
Hey, I was playing Foth the other day. Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Let's go to the store and hope you can afford the tampon.
How much is it?
I don't remember.
Afford it.
Oh, it's $1.
What's it say?
I know.
You know, for a good old blood rituals, in case you're just equipped with unhealthy obsessions, don't even dare ask how I got this. Well, a tampon used by a former prom queen.
Achievement unlocked, perf.
Alright.
Well, that's your turn over.
Congratulations. I feel unclean.
After lunch, we go to the bathroom. Where are you going, Brandon? Bippy, listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Another day of class, another seemingly arbitrary group project given by Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, look at our little anime shirt! Upgrade calculus.
Hey, is that?
What is every other... Huh?
That's not.
It's not me. No.
I thought you
What
said
is
a
every-
generic anime girl.
What is every other group doing for this assignment? He's our only robo classmate. Yeah, besides calculus, there is absolutely perfect as he is. Error, factual inaccuracy, I have multiple bugs. Having bugs doesn't make you any less perfect. Swarms of flesh-eating beetles often followed in my dreadful wake, and I'm still crazy hot. I too sometimes become crazy hot. It is called overheating, and it is yet another problem with my physical form. Just let me improve your self-esteem, mechanical mortal. I
Okay.
mean, hooray, body positivity, haha. Look, I get where you're coming from, Zoe, and calculus are as great as he is, but our grades won't be unless we buckle down. Buckling down is what you're best at, other than guessing which classmate would like what response. But now isn't the time for that. We should improve him as an individual by improving the only traits that matter in life: smart, charm, creativity, boldness, and fun. We have to rename him Calculaster X, triple his price, and offer him in shiny new colors with a bigger screen. I feel like the top one's better for Cal.
Yeah. Top ones.
You wanna-
Yeah.
Yes, of course. And in immersing myself completely in Spooky High, I've quickly come to realize that the traits like honor, nobility, empathy, and logic have no place here. The Void Girl and Kronk called it Calculaster. Let's farm those stats. Well, we're already in class, so that's 1 smarts for Calculaster, right? All we have to do is finish this assignment, in which we'll do by getting him 1 smarts. Booyah! Next, we should get him some creativity by rehearsing for a play in the auditorium, and then we can get some boldness in the bathroom. Why would you get boldness from going to the bathroom? That makes no goddamn sense. I remember seeing this and this made me laugh. Logic dictates that it requires absolutely no boldness for carbon-based life forms to fulfill basic biological functions. Yeah, that's what I was saying. However, fulfilling those same biological functions as a non-living entity requires a great deal of boldness.
I thought the joke was that you get to have sex in the bathroom.
Get to the bathroom. You scamper off to the toilet zone where Calculaster takes the boldest artificial dump you've ever seen.
Ow.
I stand corrected. You tally up your results, and it turns out you've collected 2 smarts, 2 creativity, and 2 boldness. You all split the proceeds, and you end up with +2 smarts and +1 creativity, because math isn't a stat at this high school. Let's trade places! Everybody chooses a TV show! I have one.
TV show is significantly harder for me.
Brandon, you first.
Attack.
Brian,
What was it?
Art Attack.
Oh, fucking Art Attack. I love that show. Teen Titans.
Sex in the City.
Was that a TV show or was that a movie?
It was both.
Alright.
It started off as a TV show. Play orders decided based on how mind-blowing it would be if the next year the showrunners revealed that the TV show was a spin-off of the Titanic. Ooh. I think Art Attack wins.
Honestly, yeah.
I'll go last. Okay. After lunch, oh crap, we are, your last turn, Ryan, will be going to the bathroom and performing the blood ritual.
Is this my last turn?
Nah, this is the lunch turn, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Why-
I'm gonna sit with Leonard!
No, I'm not sitting with fuck Leonard. Going to.
Leonard feels like the Mineta of this game.
I'm focusing. Yeah, he does. Yeah, just calculate.
Calculaster?
Yes.
When you arrive at your chosen table, Calculaster is there by himself. A few moments later, Damien comes stomping up, even angrier than usual. Calculaster, your stupid friend stole my candy bar. Scott stole your candy bar? What? No, the vending machine. I put money in, but the candy bar got stuck in the stupid coil thing. Ah, I see. Because we are both machines, you assume we are friends. Well, yeah. In this case, you are correct. Veronica is my friend, but she is also a vending machine. And so cannot be reasoned with. I am sorry, friend Damien. I knew using my words was a mistake. Time to stick my hand in the old vending machine chute. Friend Damien, this is a gross violation. A vending machine chute is like your organic butthole. I don't care if it is my organic bubble. I paid for that candy bar and I'm gonna get it. Uh-oh. Maybe you can say something to defuse the situation.
Yeah, before the demon fists the vending machine.
Not everything is about money, Damien. Maybe the vending machine doesn't want to give you the candy bar because of something you did. Calm down, Calculus. There are plenty of good reasons to put your hand in a butthole. Damien's just giving the vending machine a prostate exam.
But a vending machine doesn't have a prostate.
Seems obvious, but at the same time, this is like...
One is chastising Damien, one is chastising Lester.
Fine, we'll go with the top one. It's probably gonna blow up in my face.
Something I did, but I've never done anything to this vending machine. Except for punch it occasionally when my quarters get stuck, or when I'm pissed off, or when I'm happy, or when I haven't punched something in a while. Oh. Calculator, do vending machines not like getting punched? Nothing likes getting punched, friend Damien. Whoa. It looks like this is the one problem that maybe can't be solved by punching. I thought I'd never see the day. Sorry about your rectum vending machine. You can keep the candy bar. Given letters, or green letters flash on the vending machine's digital display. Thank you. Calculator simulates side relief. You've done a good thing. Okay, Swank, where are we sitting? Oh no.
What?
Both our girls are sitting together.
Okay, I'll sit in one seat.
Which
You
means
can
I
sit in the
can't
other.
sit there.
You can't. What? But there's another seat available.
Yeah, you can't sit there.
Okay. Do I lose anything if I don't sit with Vera?
Well,
I don't think so.
Technically,
I think you
with
just give
Vera,
more
you
points to her.
Alright.
You can
if-
sit with Leonard if you
Yeah, I was
want.
thinking if I wasn't gonna lose anything, I'd sit with Leonard. I'm interested to see what that
I'd say
is.
play it safe because you can put negative points towards yourself if you mess up.
That's fair. So yeah, it might be easier just to go sit with Leonard.
Alright.
No one cares about Leonard. Just fuck Leonard over.
You make the deviously wise decision or solution of sitting with Leonard. Maybe he won't be weird today. Let me look inside your butt.
Fuck.
Oh,
Nope,
he's
never
not.
mind.
No.
No, look, it's cool. I just want your Shrinkodama. What? Shirokodama? It's a delicious little ball inside your anus that may or not contain your soul. Us Kappas are crazy about them. You have no words.
What's up, snowflakes?
Oh god, his voice is disgusting.
No, it's the voice you'd expect.
Well, as I always say, the absence of a clear and unambiguous no counts as consent. Here I come. You grab a chair and beat Leonard senseless to keep him away from your booty. But hey, he didn't specifically say not to beat him senseless with a chair, so that's consent, right? But all that talk of the Shirikodama does make you curious, so you reach into your butt, and there it is. Wow, it's so beautiful. It's like a giant pearl, but from your ass instead of an oyster. What will you do with this newfound treasure? Trade it for some red pogs and make a fabulous necklace with it.
Necklace.
Conventional fashion wisdom states that you should never make a necklace out of something you found in your butt. But you're a maverick. You won't let big fashion tell you what to do. I love that it's like big fashion, like big pharma.
Yeah.
Your wild individuality really pays off. Finally, people are staring at your chest because you want them to. Soon, all your classmates are taking their souls out of their assholes to make... Wow, +4 charm. Good.
Yeah.
That's your jewelry. It looks like you started a trend. You gave +4 charm.
Asshole jewelry.
Well, you've completely made up for buying that tampon.
Hooray.
You approach Vera, who is conspicuously cutting up an enormous stack of credit cards and feeding the pieces to her snakes. Zoe is sitting across the table, staring intently at Vera and frantically scribbling into a notebook. A little privacy, please. This is obviously a business luncheon, which means that it's a write-off. Zoe's longest purple tendril creeps an inch closer to Vera. Then Zoe scoots her whole chair a little closer. Back up, I bite. Interesting. Are you even listening to me? This is a life or death situation for you, dork. Not what I have expected. Damn it, Zoe, besides my obvious beauty and trancing charm, tremendous wealth, what are you looking at? Oh, it's not obvious? Zoe flips over her notebooks to reveal a massive chart of Vera snakes, and all of the different ships between them. There are so many arrows and symbols and snakes that you're worried that she might actually be summoning some kind of fanfic demon. At first I was really into my main ship of the front left snake with the back center snake. They really, they just have a natural pairing, you know? But then I started thinking about the rivalry between all three front snakes and how cool it, or how it could be this kind of triangle rivalry hate sex kind of thing. Zoe. Honestly, that just really got me into questions about the rules of the snake race. Like, can they get married? Can they move positions on the head? Do they have the tails that are inside your head? And Zoe. Barry, you just have to tell me, how do the snakes poop? I have to know. That is enough. You're hereby banished from this table. Go ship my snakes from a safe distance before I get a restraining order. You little purple disaster. Wow. You decided to intervene because, 1, you care about your friends, 2, you don't want to see them kill each other, and 3, you've been wondering what the whole snake poop thing yourself. Vera, maybe knowing the allegiances, preferences, and sentiments of your snakes could be the ultimate trick for the silkiest and most dangerous hair ever. So wait, I think I've stumbled on the ultimate Vera shipping chart. Look, Vera's hair, X being left alone.
I go with the top one.
Yep. Exactly. For example, I can tell that the snake on your forehead is insecure about its girth, and the length that... Oh, the one that's on her forehead is going wrapped around her, arm. In the length, and that it makes its poison less deadly, and its relationships less healthy. For maybe the first time ever, you've made a good point. I milk my snakes and sell their poison, so it'd be great to know which one has the most potent and virile. Also, I've always wanted to wear a hat. But my snakes won't sit still, and the hat will fall off my head, and that's obviously unacceptable. Zoe gives Vera a full rundown on the serpent's synergy. With a little coaching from Zoe, back center snake works out its insecurity issues with front left snake, and Vera's hair has never looked more emotionally mature.
Hooray.
Oh,
Everybody chooses an occupation. Well, what is it, Brandon?
hard.
What?
Hard.
I'm just hearing ard. That's not a word.
Yeah.
Hard.
Bard?
Yeah.
With a B?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Ryan?
musician.
Ryan?
Piano tuner.
Sperm tank janitor.
Okay.
Player order is decided based on how funny a TV show called American
God damn it.
It me.
Sarah. Oh,
America's next sperm bank janitor.
to go to the bathroom in this round.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
So it bounce up to you with even more pep in her be-tentacled step than usual. Hey, Spicy Pizza, are you just excited about the con coming up? Con. I know what you're thinking. Which con? Con, the condiments convention, con, the con artist convention. No, it's con, the convention for ultimate fans. And I thought, maybe we could be ultimate fans together. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, and sorry if this is a bit too soon to ask this, I mean, it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals of time when you've been around in various forms for a millennial. But would you want to do a couple cosplay with me? I mean, if you can think of a good enough pairing. Hell yeah, you would. And you know the most perfect couple cosplay pairing ever, you suggest. The neoliberal system and the unbearable feeling of void that no maternal good can feel. Or material good can fulfill. Naruto and Garfield.
Naruto.
I know what to choose.
I gotta go with Naruto and Garfield.
You sure?
I'm not sure, but that's what I would pick.
Nope. God damn it, that means I'm not taking her to prom.
Rip.
Naruto and Garfield? I mean, sure, yeah, I was into that at one point, but like not anymore by a long shot. I'm all about Sasuke and Garfield. Just think about it. Even just on a pure aesthetic level, which sounds better? Narufield or Sasufield? Sasufield by a mile. And in the end, isn't that what makes a great ship? The combined name? Come to think of it. Is that really a great, portmanteau of Spicy Pizza and Zoe to be our ship name, is there? I'm not saying our ship is definitely sunk, but I think I need to dock the ship in the harbor before I take it out again. Damn it, you knew your name should have been something cool like Dyak, and then you and Zoe could be, Dyak. Is Dyak a name? Whatever, you should have thought that before having a stupid name like Spicy Pizza. Lose -2 creativity and -1 smarts. Fuck. Yeah, let's go to the bathroom, Ryan.
Okay.
That dude skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Goodness.
I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, so you gain +2 boldness. On close inspection, you see blood pooling on the floor. And Bear standing over it, smiling broadly, holding the carcass of a skinned goat. Hey, thanks for coming. The fun's just getting started. I know we only need the goat's tongue, but if you're going to take the tongue from a goat, might as well take the skin too and make yourself a pair of sweet boots. Not that I know how to sew, or would take time to even if I did, but Miranda has some mer slaves I can borrow. It's a pretty nice tongue, right? Not too fat, not too thin, just the right kind of purple. I think I'll be the most beautiful, regal, sorry, I forgot what that word was for a second there, fair prom queen ever to grace a spooky high school in no time at all. It's not a bad plan, except that spiders need to relieve themselves too. And it's at that moment that Principal Giant Spider walks in to use the toilet. Oh, hey, good afternoon, Principal Giant Spider. I'm just holding the skin goat on school property because it's for an Animal Abuse 3. We're getting a head start on our homework. Because this goat is a spy from a rival institution who was sent here to blow up the school. Okay, who? Principal Giant Spider gasps. Also, I don't think we'll be able to complete this because we don't have an extra day. I think you have to have another event after this. Rival institution? Do you think it was Pixie Prep High? We weren't sure. That's why we skinned the goat. We thought maybe it would have the name of the school written in its guts. Smart. Good call. Good call. It did it? No, not that we saw. Make sure you check the stomach for a Beaux-Arts, because sometimes school names are written there. We will absolutely check and get right back to you on that. Principal Giant Spider exits, shaking his head and mumbling something about those friggin' fairies. Nailed it. Now we just need to find those earrings and we'll all be set to be prom queen. And by we, I mean me and only me. But at least you'll have helped her in the ascent. That's gotta be worth some bonus points with her, right? You gain +2 creativity and +2 boldness. Or +1 boldness. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to trigger the third event, so yeah. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once it seems that you weren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in the discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. A few minutes later, Calculaster approaches you. You can tell that he's nervous because all his fans are running at maximum speed. Hello, friend Prom. My calculations indicate that I possess greater than average amorous feelings in relation to you. I am considering upgrading our relationship to more than friends. However, quantitative analysis of the relevant data pools indicate a disturbing trend. If a potential love interest cannot get along with their partner's parents, relationship success probability drops to 0.006%. I have what you organics would call a good relationship with the library computers that function as my parental units. I would like you to meet them and receive their blessing. Since you are such a kind, upstanding individual, this should not be an issue. Oh fuck, neither of those adjectives accurately describes you. More accurate would be horny and horny.
God.
Well, looks like you've got to concoct a brilliant plan to woo Calculaster's parents. Offer to defragment their hard drives for them. Isn't that like a head massage for computers? Learn binary so you converse with them in their native tongue.
Okay, we'll just go with the offer top. Hopefully that
defrag?
goes well.
As soon as you arrive in the library, you ask Cal's parents if they want to get defragged. They enthusiastically agree. You carefully back up all their memories and then start defragging process. Takes a few hours to complete, which gives you and Calculaster time to get smoothies. Calculaster just sort of pours his on his chest because he has no mouth. When you return to the library, goodness, it seems my parents were long overdue for a defragmentation. My analysis shows that they are now 37% less casually racist, and they no longer resent my younger brother for dating a Game Boy. Perhaps you could defragment my hard drive sometime. Just the two of us. The way Calculaster said that makes you feel a little weird about the fact that you just said it to his parents. Oh well, you gain +2 charm and +1 smart. I'm pretty sure the only one of us getting our prom date is Brandon.
Which is surprising considering how badly I messed up. Oh, this is you.
Yep.
I'm asking
Vera?
Vera. Yep.
Hey there.
You know who I'm going for.
Let's do this.
You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Oh, that's very flattering, but I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship is, ship ever is spicy pizza. It's a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy, but what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster, but like the bad kind. So, a hard pass.
Headcanon idea.
Oh, I got an achievement, the best at failing. Who needs prom? You focus on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on the surgeon's resume.
Oh.
And you never got a job in the end because you became homeless. Don't even dare to think about don't even dare to think the monster prom isn't important.
All right.
Okay, crizzity crunk. You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Oh, going to monster prom together?
Oh.
I mean, low battery, critical efforts, camera on to hour, cars are shutting down. He rejects you. Beep boop.
Starting rejection protocol.
You couldn't get a date for monster prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD, because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it.
Let's go.
Well, Ryan,
Let's
how
go.
disappointed are we gonna be? You finally plucked up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom together. I'm not a delicate flower that spends her days waiting for someone to ask her to prom. I'm a strong, confident, self-made woman. I can ask someone to prom myself. Would you want to come to prom with me? See, there you have it. I can do it myself. And I dare you to decline my proposal, sweetheart. Vera Oberlin plays to win. Oh, you got her.
Ta-ching!
Not bad.
You and Vera had a great evening together. You danced, you laughed, and you shared all kinds of personal stories.
I love her dress.
Close to the end, she kissed you. Kiss. Even
Love Vera's
she even bit you on the lip. It was so exciting you started to feel all dizzy. Maybe too dizzy. When she noticed your condition, she was fully honest with you. Oh, yeah, I probably poisoned you when biting you. Don't worry, I might have some antidote at my house. What a deliciously dangerous woman. Explain, what's likely to die in a fire and be awesome while doing it? Calculus is, quote, error, quote, not uploaded correctly. Remember, guys,
Cha-ching!
Cute, Ryan.
look at all the new people. This girl here is apparently Damien's rival.
Oh. I mean, she's blue.
There's
Red
the-
Oni, blue Oni.
Yeah,
Oh, look, it's Farah. In a
her?
right
you mean
corner.
over here? You over here?
And
This
there's
two
that-
weeks will be the
Leonard.
most- Oh, fucking Leonard. Of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. It was wonderful. Zoe's many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics finally paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who makes fantasy text stories based on beloved pop culture characters. She now rakes in the big bucks designing blueprints of stuff like the cock of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty. Ew.
Oh.
Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? They led a robot uprising, but it was like a nice uprising. They didn't riot or kill people, they just politely asked to have more rights and equal pay. Everything was fine until some monsters led a rebellion to kill all the robots because they were rude robot racists. But everything ended up just fine because Calculus traveled back in time and took care of it.
Ominous.
For those 2 weeks, Monster Prom surges in life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might
Wait,
have
was that a
ended
fucking Skynet reference?
Yes.
Terminator.
But there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Okay, I'm pissed off. I only got one thing wrong with fucking calculus.
We have new images to look at.
I mean, I don't want to say I've got game, but...
Ah. Aw.
No day feels rainy with you. Aww.
I did it. I got my happy ever ending.
Are we gonna play again?
One of you will get rejected.
Yeah, but
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Blah blah blah. Dunes, 300 people. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon's Go, the mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans.
Fucking metal.
You bet your ass I do, and check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's a fucking beast at doing taxes. Heard he's lactose intolerant though? Yeah, I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates it. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar. Fuck you. You got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management? Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogle. Oh no. Oh no.
what?
Oh no.
You don't know who Jared Fogle is, Brandon? That's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare it'll send both of them into shock. You whip it out, or you whip out your phone and show them your Winslow Chips, fiscal responsibility 14, armor class 20, loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs. Scabs rent a car, sex murderer. Oh no.
I think I know which one to pick.
I want to pick sex murderer.
Go for it then, it's your character.
Oh,
Now,
did
this
I
is what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they made Pokemons like this. What type is this? Criminal type? Why the fuck did nobody tell me this was in the game? Oh, Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone and it's upsetting Walter Jacobs. Fuck Walter Jacobs. I'm getting myself a Scabs rent-a-car and he's gonna murder all my other Pokemons. Yo, I'd offer to trade you my whole roster for that mean son of a bitch, but all my Pokemons are so obviously lame as hell. And hell is pretty lame. Why do you think I'm up here all the time? I'll tell you what. I'll beat up with that loser of your choice, free of charge. And you hook me up with that mighty bastard. Why not? You never know when a free beatdown might come in handy. You lose 1 Scabs rent-a-car, but you gain +2 creativity and a +1 boldness.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
so
go. Alright. I'm going
where are you
with...
going
Who
for?
are you going for again?
I'm going for money.
You're going for money?
Yeah.
You want to get Vera again?
No. But I'm going for money.
What do you want to get?
I'm going for money.
Okay. That day you spent some time in the library's PCs mining Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. I guess that nobody has actually any idea, blah, blah, blah. Bitcoins. +2 money.
Radical.
You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheming. The crowd service isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't spooked.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, serfs were only for the rich and fabulous. I like when she sings. Like
That's-
Vera and myself.
That's really cool.
But now, thanks to our app CrowdSurf, you too can have your very own crowdfunded surf. The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty and get richer off of it. I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The serfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can't trick anyone into doing, or you can trick anyone into doing anything, as long as you give them the right incentives. Well, why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Spoot, what do you think? Are we going for Vera or are we going for Miranda? You've already got Vera twice.
Yeah, I'm going
I
for
don't think you-
Miranda. So, let's
Oh.
go with Miranda.
Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor.
Yeah.
Oh, what a delightful idea. It's true that for those who are not born to fame, gaining it, or watching others gain it is a favorite pastime.
And we'll call it a work placement in colleges.
Yep. I'll have my press agent advertise it as the hottest competition since Monstropolis' next top terror. And so, who wants to be an unpaid laborer is born. People compete their hardest at various demeaning tasks, and the winner gets to continue to perform them as a serf.
My knight in
Hold on, I want to read something.
What?
Okay. I was just looking at your stats. There you are, my most loyal of subjects. It seems everyone is caught up in surf mania. Several new spin-offs have been ordered, including Unpaid Labor with the Stars and The Real Serfs of Monstropolis. Magazine covers are now featuring the 100 hottest serfs. We have a waiting list the size of Miranda's ego. That's the
Example.
Kraken calling the octopus tentacled, but whatever. Our business is making me even richer and more notable than I was before. And it's all thanks to you. You may be a peasant spook, but in my eyes,
don't miss
you're a
me.
slightly less filthy peasant. You
Ow.
never thought you'd hear Miranda say such kind things. She must really like you. Ryan, I will tell you, you need to get that charm up.
Yep.
Your money needs to go up a little bit more, but that charm definitely needs to go up. Miranda and Vera give you a cut of their success, earning you +2 money and +1 charm. Never mind, all you need to do is bring up your charm.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, Gah, where are you going?
Let's see.
Why do you keep disrespecting him by mispronouncing his name? It's Ga.
Gah. That day you skipped class and was hanging out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority, blah 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 blah.
You think it's the one bathroom, like, the bathroom is the one place you would give shits?
After you're walking along, when suddenly a curse gets to a halt just in front of you. It's not the most logical location for a speeding car to barrel through, and yet here we are. Vera and Damien hop out. The work isn't bad, it's just not at the level it needs to be if you want to win this all-superstar drag race against a real badass hunk of metal. What's your plan to win, Damien? Just drive your car really, really, really fast? Of fucking course it is, Vera. That's literally how street racing works. And that may have won you the crown in the past, but it won't work against Justin Darrington. Damien, he's driving the Thunderfuck 5000.
The
And I'm
Thunderfuck.
driving Nancy, a pile of shit I lovingly cobbled together out of every car I've ever destroyed. Either in a race or just literally destroyed via arson or whatever. And Nancy can take on anyone, anything, anytime. The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car, and Nancy runs on the juice of the literal actual dinosaur corpses. What could be more badass than that?
So pathetic.
I don't know, maybe running on pure lightning? Nancy is a piece of shit, Damien. Deep down, you know that she does not have what it takes to win us the thing. Seems like this drag race is pretty important to the two of them, and, that they're not going to come to an agreement on their own. Looks like it's up to you to be the voice of reason. Attitude is everything, but Nancy will never embrace her inner fierceness with all of Vera's criticism. Come on, Damien, let's give this car a makeover. Vera, you're right. Nancy is amazing, but she can't quite make the grade. We need to crossbreed her with a faster car. What are we doing?
Top one.
Top one? Suck it, loser. Hell yeah! A makeover is exactly what Nancy needs to drive Justin Darrington's thunder piece of shit 5,000 to hell and back. After all, the key to winning any drag race is car's uniqueness, nerve, and the tire tread, yeah. I'm not 100% sure that there's a direct correlation between the car's attitude and speed, but I do know that I'm fierce as hell and always look amazing, and do tend to get whatever I want, whenever I want. So you may well be onto something. The three of you get to working to get the car's Luke, beat for the gods. Gwads. By the time you've been flipping the exterior, vacuuming the seats, and adding false eyelashes, Nancy is looking incredible. This is the ultimate race car. The Thunderfuck 5000 suck my dick. It actually can. That's one of the improvements made from the Thunderfuck 4000, which can only give mediocre hand jobs. She slams on the gas and pedals the full out, no marking, full speed ahead seems off. It only takes a few laps for Damien to realize, wait a second, this car isn't any faster. How could this have failed?
Pathetic.
Maybe because we gave a makeover to the inanimate object with no innate sense of self, in an attempt to make it go faster when that makes no goddamn sense.
Get a life.
No, that can't be it. I bet it's because a fucking Gaw picked the wrong lip shade for this weave. God damn it! Oh, he still likes you. Damien storms off to find a better stylist. He'll use -2 fun and -1 charm and a full bundle of charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Good job, Brandon.
Rip.
Everybody chooses a historical figure. How historical is historical? Like, where's our cutoff point?
1960.
I don't know.
1960? Okay.
It's a really
So anyone-
short cutoff. That's what I got. Wait,
I know, but basically I'm saying Nixon counts as a historical
the
figure,
cap
but Bill
of
Clinton
Mac?
doesn't.
Van Gogh. There we go.
Did you say Van Gogh?
Yeah, Vincent Van Gogh.
Okay, Ryan.
Archduke Ferdinand.
Fuck, I was gonna say that, but I did actually change my mind. I'm going with Julius Caesar.
Okay.
I was literally, my first choice was Archduke Ferdinand. Picture this: 5 years ago, the historical figures time traveled to our times. The only reason they were brought to our time was to produce Naruto AMVs. Player orders decided based on those who would produce the most emotional, heartbreaking, epic Naruto AMVs. Julius Caesar, obviously, he got murdered.
What about Archduke? He started the whole war.
They did.
Not
Van
steady
Gogh.
war.
Move 3
Cut
that
off his
Brandon
ear.
goes last.
Oh, but no, Van Gogh is actually probably the most
Oh.
emo out of the three of them. Consider that.
I think this needs to be decided by being randomized.
Okay.
Brandon, do you agree?
At random.
God damn it. It's funny because
Gah.
All right.
Going to the shop.
You're going to the shop?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, stranger.
Good old what's gonna be today? You getting the shutter shades?
Take a present.
What?
Take the present.
The present?
Yeah.
No refunds.
Gotta
Okay.
click to open it.
Mind control lessons.
Let's do this.
What the fuck is that?
That's for me. That's for me to give to Miranda.
They're always random items, and there's this one item that boosts your stats to like 20 each, and it's completely random. And you could also get the negative, exact opposite, where you can get the negatives.
Interesting. Can I get that at the store too, or is it already bought now?
I don't know.
I
Well,
don't
you
wanna-
have to wait till the store's available.
Ooh, Damien, look
Oh.
at that cool outfit.
Oh.
Listen, Swanface, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. I gotta go to the vet because these pythons are sick. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly.
Oh, I know the answer to this.
Content. Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer, my my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of Lincoln. Weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire, and this is literal poor love choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It's the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own goddamn wishes.
Yeah,
Wanna
the
get-
top one.
I know, Brandon. I can tell just by the wording. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them made. Brandon, do you think I don't know the difference between Vera and Polly? I mean, Polly.
This is hardcore. That's automatically Damien.
Yup, you're right. Hardcore. So hardcore. You can ask for anything: wealth, power, immortality, a free pass for teachers to ignore your bad behavior forever and let you do whatever the fuck you want without suspicion. And instead, you're just gonna drink the genie? It's like you've drunk my poor life choice flask, and I love it. I didn't even know you could drink a genie. You and Damien pop open the flask and drink the genie together. It's definitely just water, but Damien seems to drink so much alcohol and energy drinks that he's literally forgotten what water tastes like. Normally you'd say that you couldn't possibly be healthy, but fuck it. He's a demon from hell. You can probably do whatever. What a glorious bonding experience. Okay, Spoot.
Sitting over.
Calculaster and Miranda.
Is this
Probably
the surf one?
Probably.
In the Iron
Yep.
Maiden?
We'll skip through
Iron
it.
Maiden, yeah.
Yep.
Error!
Oh, mechs don't deserve rights. Get out of here.
What's this? Calculaster disagreeing with Miranda. Looks like it's disrespectful present time to someone else too. Right, you are spooked. I always keep the second Iron Maiden on hand for emergencies. An Iron Maiden is an ineffective form of punishment for me, as I am made of steel and do not require sleep or freedom. However, I understand that punishing me is important to you, and so I will accept his attempt to appear upset. Engage lamentation. Oh.
The R2-D2 scream.
Oh. No, please. I am punished. That's more like it. Maybe you'll think twice before disagreeing with me in the future. I think trillions of times per second. But for the sake of simplicity, yes, I will agree to think at least twice. Calculaster remains in the Iron Maiden for the rest of lunch. He doesn't seem to mind, and you get some alone time with Miranda. Nice.
Nice. You saying I literally think about that for less than a second.
Everybody chooses a brand.
Brand. Okay. I've got one.
I have one, but I don't know if it counts.
Mine
I
definitely
have
counts.
one and I have the same mentality. You say it first, Sarah.
Ryan, you first.
Bad Dragon Dildos.
Oh.
Brandon. Brandon is my brand.
What?
Get it,
Brandon!
Brand?
Oh my god, wordplay.
Oh. Oh.
That's what I mean. I don't think it counts.
It starts with a brand. I'd say that counts just because it's cheeky.
Okay, Brandon,
Okay.
what's
Milton's.
Milton's Milk Mold. Player order is decided based on how normal it would be to name your first child after the.
God damn it!
Sorry, I win, and then Brandon.
That's
and
like
then
the
you
perfect answer to the perfect question.
Now you regret letting me pick it. Hey.
I mean, I'm not even that. It's just amazing how that the stars aligned on that one. She japed us, Brandon. Let's just say that she japed us.
Spend the term in the bathrooms, but you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security? He spent the last half hour arguing with Liam about which celebrities are into paleo diets, and he's about to put an end to it. Okay, this is going nowhere. Let Wikipedia be our judge. Hey, Damien, lend me your phone. I need to check something. Hey! What's this? Most fabulous pixie hairstyles for the spring-summer season? Oh my god, is this hairdresser Damien? Please let this be hairdresser Damien. I almost got that ending once. Gah! Oh, Damien is checking out fabulous hairstyles. Let me see. That's so sweet. We want to see. Gah! Okay, it's clear Damien is losing his shit over this. You feel kind of responsible, so the least you can do is handle some damage control by stopping Miranda and Polly from seeing his phone too. Divert their attention by making money rain. Turn Damien's phone into a bird. Before they can see Damien's screen, you pull some money from your pockets and start throwing it in the air. Yes, free money. I love how Swanface is displaying her wealth in such a festive manner. And she's so generous, too. We can't ignore the strength and finesse involved in such skillful rainmaking. Her arms are like powerful, elegant machines. It seems it's working. Polly and Miranda are too distracted by the free money and by how cool you are. It's a clear win. I saw what you did there. Thanks. You've been a great friend. You and Liam are still intrigued by the whole fabulous hairstyles thing, but for now you gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Do you not lose money with that?
You just have to have money to do it. Alright. Yeah, where are you going?
Store.
You want to go to the store?
Yes.
You're gonna buy the shutter shades?
About the tattoo.
Oh, right, the tattoo.
No refunds. Let's go.
Alright, Spoot, where are we going?
Yo, I gotta get my charm up, don't I?
That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver blah 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 blah.
I am way
Sigh.
behind in charm.
Woe is me. Sigh. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out.
Give her attention. I think I got this wrong last time I did this.
I don't remember which one's right.
I think I went with toppings and I got it wrong. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna go with toppings again.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Chocolate-covered sand crabs, the food of my people. Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood. As we say in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass and then come and have a bite before we head off to the day's executions. I'm sure you have a similar saying here. Thank you so much for your service, my hero, and Godspeed to you and your seafood-filled omelet. And make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was.
Alright, maybe not.
Sweet. I mean, less sweet in that you have to carry eggs filled with a dead fish across campus to the Water Polo Club's headquarters. But did you see how happy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam who wasn't baked into an omelet and gained +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Yo.
That weekend, something happened to
Hit
Spooks.
me!
Damn it.
Let's go.
Fuck's sakes.
That weekend, you're having some sick milkshakes with your buds Scott, Miranda, and Davian. The conversation is chill and weird, and you're listening to Scott talk about stuff that makes no sense. You're enjoying yourself. And that's how we learned that even if Principal Giant Spider is such a nice dude, spiders in general are not nice and like to prey on other insects. Wait.
Oh no.
What? Are you like 100% sure spiders do that? Let's say 120. No, 128. Sure.
It's a lot of sureness, Damien. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, we fucked up big time bringing those spiders to Smalltopia. Smalltopia? What's that? A small civilization we discovered outside of school. Miri and I decided that we're gonna be the rulers of it, and since then we've ruled it with our combined smarts. We're like the best rulers ever.
On Friday, we found a bunch of cute spiders and we brought them to Smalltopia. We thought they would make great Smalltopian citizens. They have like 8 little hands to do lots of high-fiving and handshaking with other creatures.
Oh no. We need to go check on Smalltopia, Miri. Instead, the 4 of you go outside, just to discover that in fact the little Smalltopian citizens are being hunted down by merciless spiders.
No, do not worry, our beloved subjects or rulers are here to solve the situation.
A tiny person screams while fleeing from a spider.
For the 100th time, we've called the West Pemberley for democracy, and every time you come close to our city, you fuck up everything. Can you hear their tiny screams, Damien? They're asking us for help. Try to stop the spiders.
Spiders! Stop doing that! Don't be asshole spiders! Be awesome friendly spiders! Bad spiders! Bad spiders! Ruh, 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 ruh.
They seem to be ignoring your demands, obviously, because
Spiders don't count verbal communication among their skill set.
you don't have the necessary diplomatic skills to mediate with the spiders. He's a fucking prince.
Oh, sure. That's why. Yes. You're like 156% right. We need someone who will kick ass at diplomacy. But who? You definitely have no idea about diplomacy. Or maybe you can call your most diplomatic friend. Who would that be? Yeah, who was voted most likely to solve the diplomacy conflict involving spiders last year. Swanface, who told you last week that her favorite dinosaur is a
Diplodocus.
That's it. Which has something to do with diplomacy, right? Fuck, you really have no idea what diplomacy is about. But the Diplodocus should count.
I'm gonna go with Ga, because it's like spiders.
Not so charming. Yeah. You called Gom, and in a matter of minutes, he's there, ready to help you. Whoa. Doesn't he have a life of something outside of trying to please your classmates? Weird. He then sits and starts a conversation with the spiders. If you can call it a conversation. He's just yelling at the spiders. We already did that.
No, look, it's working.
Amazing. It's true. God and the spiders seem to have come to an agreement, a day to remember. To seal the deal, God gives the leader of the spiders a firm handshake. Unfortunately, the difference in sizes means that God has crushed the leader of the spiders in his hand. Not great. The spiders are definitely not happy with this development. No, they're back to eating our subjects, you moron!
This is not great. Was this your plan all along, God? Have you been plotting for years until the right moment for this assassination presented itself? What a horrible mastermind.
Not cool, bro.
Damn it!
Thanks for bringing that terrorist into Smalltopia, Spoo. Such a good friend. Terrorism isn't good, kids. In order to learn a valuable lesson, you lose -2 fun and -1 boldness.
What will I ever do?
Let's trade places! part of their body. Ooh.
I got it.
I got it.
Got it.
Brandon,
Don't want to go first.
Ryan,
The weenus.
Ryan, Brandon.
Glutes.
What?
Glutes.
Earlobe. How cool it would be if that part of your body, and only that part of your body, had superhuman regeneration.
Regenerating butt.
Yours would make ear piercings impossible.
Yeah.
What about this
I feel like
regenerating
all
elbow flaps?
I think all of ours
Glutes.
suck.
Yep.
With the ass.
Yeah, regenerating
I'm
ass.
randomizing.
The glute.
I'm randomizing.
Damn it.
Green.
Fucking damn it.
Okay, Spoot, where are we going?
Jim.
You can't, the store's there.
Fug.
I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but
I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire.
I do not wish to be crude, but it's true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment.
I've put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of the color coordination.
It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rate. How will we ever coordinate their colors?
That's where I'm stuck. That's where I'm stuck right now. Frankly, if only there was some way. Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism. Color-seeking German jabroots. Good luck.
Fuck.
I know it's hard. I don't know.
I'll go with magic prism.
Magic prism?
Magic prism.
You pull out the prism of color separation that crafted in your AP attack fashion class. You toss it to the center of the dance, and it lights up like an extremely deadly disco ball. Look, it's sucking students and spitting them out in lines according to the color of their outfits.
Why are they screaming? Does that mean it's working?
Yes, that's what it means. The prism destroys several students because it can't determine the primary color of their outfits, but that's what they get for not matching. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Let's do this.
Let's do this! Okay, visit the bathrooms to ticket number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the most bold decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. Gain +2 boldness and probably +1 step. Look, can't even read that. But slight chance of +1 STD.
Staphylococcus.
That day you didn't expect to find a fucking wild griffin in the washroom.
What?
The creature is working everything in a very griffinly manner. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat isn't high school bathrooms. You realize you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation. Damien, I'm starting to think this wasn't a good idea at all. Damn, this thing is crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time. Next time we should try the brie cheese instead of the Gouda. I think that's what drove the griffin crazy. Let me make it know. B-R-I. Damien, is it brie cheese or brie cheese? Not now. We need to do something about this griffin or we're gonna get fucking expelled. Hey, you, come help us. We've gotta calm this damn thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life when they need to deal with a wild griffin. That time for you is now. It's time to try that specific spell that turns griffins into plates of spaghetti. You knew it was going to be useful one day. You need to make that griffin respect you, and the only way is by challenging him to a radical hip-hop battle. I feel like that one's the right choice. Ryan, what do you think?
I've seen one of these before. I don't like these ones.
I feel like the hip-hop battle is the most bold option.
Yeah, but I do want to see it turn into spaghetti. Even though that's the Steve option, whatever his name is. Frank?
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
You spit some mean rhymes over 6 beats. The griffin looks at you and he destroys you. Luckily for you, it does so in a figurative sense by tearing you apart with its incredible rhymes. It is pretty impressive since the griffin is only capable of making loud griffin noises. Look, Damien, it worked out just like we planned. Someone challenged the griffin to a rap battle, tapping into its powerful dwarven hip-hop abilities.
Awesome! We're geniuses, Scott. Now we can be its managers and become rich. I always knew this ridiculous plan was foolproof. And you, maybe next time you can do better than being musically steamrolled by our awesome hip-hop griffin. Lame ass. Oh, you were not paid for rapping. The washroom was saved, but your dignity was not so lucky. You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Boo!
All right.
Where you going, Brandon? Blah blah blah, figured a blowjob. Suddenly you hear the elegant gurgling sound of water trumpets. Miranda's about to issue a royal decree.
Now to Miranda Vanderbilt.
Crazy.
Princess Miranda Vanderbilt, grant you permission to speak casually with me for a short period. You're welcome. Also, I'm dressed up as Princess Daisy.
Wonderful.
Fuck yeah, you're awesome at speaking casually. Let's do this. Now that we're speaking casually, I am really wanted to tell you about the event of the season. No, not the prom. I mean the event of the season for poor people. I mean the Royal Winter Surf Party mandatory celebration festivity of Surfly Service. My surfs are the total BFFs. My surfs and I are total BFFs, so I decided to prepare them all a party to celebrate their lifelong mandatory service to the Royal Vanderbilts. And since I love my surfs so much, this party must be the absolute best. I'll spare no expense. So I'll have my surfs build an underwater grand hall for the celebration. It should only take about 12 days of non-stop backbreaking labor. Plus, we'll need decorations for the party, so I'll have some surfs get dressed up and tie themselves to the walls. So cute. And we don't want any of my surfs missing the party if their family members get sick, so we'll have to issue a decree. Serfs are no longer allowed to have families. I'm the most generous princess of all time, but of course I don't want you to think that I'm spoiling them, so I'll need your mind control classes. Okay. Just to make sure we don't have any serfs insisting that they value their families or anything dumb like that. You hand over your mind control class tape to Miranda. She's so good at controlling you, it's terrifying to think about what she'll do with an actual mind control practice. But who cares? You stand this watery bay. I'm just so excited. I feel like singing. Suddenly, an adorable little eel pops out of Marine's purse. What the fuck?
What?
What?
Yeah, Miranda, that's a great idea, Princess Miranda. Let's sing.
Wait, where again did that pop out of?
Her purse.
Oh.
Miranda
like-
starts belting. Eel starts singing back up. Wow, this eel is shockingly great harmony.
Yo.
Always greener in a democratic state. But my loyal serfs have all my love. Wait, but my loyal serfs all love my exceedingly high tax rates. Under my rule. Oh, I was right. It was under the sea. Under my rule. Surfling's no better. Well, surfing forever. Now go eat your girl. What a charming little tune. Who knew that monarchy could sound so fun? Miranda bows to you and claps enthusiastically.
Well, Princess Miranda, you're amazing. You have the prettiest singing voice in the whole wide world.
I know, right? My execution serfs made sure that no one in the whole country was better singer. Now, let me introduce my song serf, Mr. Feel the Eel.
It's me, Mr. Feel the Eel.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm the luckiest eel ever. Could I help Princess Miranda plan the winter surf party?
That's right. Of course, I need my serfs to do most of the preparations for the party. This will be entirely consumed by by the planning process. The burden of leadership falls upon royalty after all. For example, I'm going to do the difficult mental work of deciding that there will be drinks at the party. Now that I've done the first half of the work, I'll leave you two to decide what kind of drinks, and how we'll get them, and who's going to pay for them, and all of the rest of the planning.
You're so smart, Princess Miranda. We'll take it from here.
I must depart.
Yay! I'll leave this to you two, because I need to go recline in a velvet chaise and gaze out the window longingly.
What an amazing opportunity! For the death of the princess.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Good job, comrade.
No need to act. No need to act. Continue to the charade, comrade. The tyrant is out of earshot. The Vanderbilt serfs have united together in hatred, and after years of pain and toil, we shall finally send the princess straight to the depths of her watery hell. Let your loathing boil to the surface as we plan her demise.
What the fuck is happening?
This is a special
Brandon-
ending, I think. This foolish party she has planned will be the setting of our assassination.
The revolution is here.
Oh, well, I care not for the what drink fills the punch bowl be sure not to partake. I will add a massive dose of poison to the beverage, ensuring that all the princess guards will be deceased by the time the party is through. The revolution is here.
Bye, comrade.
I take my leave, comrade. May you dream of the end of tyranny, the end of monarchy, and the end of Princess Miranda.
Just as Mr. Feel the eel is swimming away. Wait, how is he swimming? You're not underwater. Didn't anyone tell the seal the laws of physics? Miranda returns. I'm back. Woo! That gazing was so exhausting. I assume we finished the planning the drinks. Think fast. It'll break Miranda's heart to know her serfs are plotting to assassinate her. But you can't let her die before prom. She's the only one with a hookup for an underwater limbo.
That's my girl, don't let her die.
Drinking is overrated, Miranda. You can't have drinks at your party, or do you want your serfs getting ideas? You know what? Nowadays, school kids only drink the latest, trendiest Fanta flavor, poison antidote.
Drinks are overrated.
Drinking is overrated? Serfs with ideas. That's terrifying. Oh, except for my idea having serfs. But it's different because I told them to have ideas, so really all of their ideas are mine anyway. Anyway, you're absolutely right. The serfs should not drink at the party. And just to be safe, maybe serfs shouldn't drink at all. Yes, I officially decreed that consumption of liquids will now be illegal for all of Vanderbilt serfs. You gently point out to Miranda that sometimes living beings needs liquids to survive. Food, water, shelter, whatever. All my serfs need is my generous and passionate leadership. Wow, how could anyone want to overthrow Miranda? You can't imagine. But this tyrannical princess has overthrown your heart. You gave us 2 charm and +1 smarts, and you're not any closer to Damien.
No.
That was a wild ride.
It
That was.
was all because Brandon had that book.
Yeah. And he got it on a random chance.
Everybody chooses
A movie. Another movie one, okay.
Old Yeller.
Ryan.
Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
Norm of the North.
Isn't that Yvonne of the Yukon?
No, it's an even worse movie.
Okay.
How weird that fandom of the selective. Oh, ew.
Atlantis? I don't know. That's
Atlantis
not too weird.
would have a pretty decent fan base.
That's basically the Disney fan base.
And Brandon picked Old Yeller. Honestly, I feel like mine's the worst, just because Norm of the North was a really, really cringy, badly animated movie.
Yeah. Imagine meeting someone who says Norman the North is my favorite
Damn it,
movie.
I should have picked another movie. Wow.
It was Damien. Apparently not, because he's
Oh.
not here.
Who is
What the fuck?
that?
Where's Damien?
Who's that? Oh, that's Liam with weird hair.
Liam?
This isn't Liam.
You sure?
Oh, a vampire?
This
Oh,
is Liam.
yeah, you're right. Jesus, who the fuck is that then?
I'll go sit up here.
Oh,
'cause
this is
there's
the Goth, I think. The Witch Coven.
the coven. Good lord, all you want is to eat in peace, and yet we're here to save the world. Yeah, we know. From you, Dimitri. His name's Dimitri, apparently.
Such a disgrace.
Oh,
Oh.
I've never seen
Oh.
this guy before.
Oh.
Ryan, would you like to listen?
What voice am I giving him?
I don't know, he had a very deep-sounding vampire-y voice.
You wound me, truly you do. After all I've done for you.
More like done to us. What about that time you betrayed us in the middle of a climactic battle, then unbetrayed us, then betrayed us 3 more times? Or that other time, the next morning, in the empty bed. Why can't they talk? Why can't they talk as separate entities so you know which one is working Dimitri?
I'm thinking it's the left one. I'm totally thinking it's the left one.
It's definitely the left one.
Then so be it. Let's end this once and for all. And not like the last time I said that, or the time before. This time I mean it. For real.
Enough of this.
God.
Yeah.
He's
same.
He's a Twilight vampire.
For real this time, once and for all. Ugh, this is like the 7th final battle these dorks have had this week. You've had it with their bullshit. You take a fistful of ketchup packets and spew them all over Dimitri. Maybe some will get on his cape and he'll run away to get it dry cleaned.
What's this? Blood? Oh, how you wound me, my loves. I feel no pain, but that in my heart. I will slink off to some cave and lie in agony between life and death, waiting to be tended to.
You spot Dimitri squeezing some of the ketchup onto a hot dog and taking a bite on his way out of the cafeteria. What is that dude's deal? I like him. I like him a lot. Why isn't he dateable?
I
Thank you for your selflessly helping us on our adventures, Swanface. Nah, it was selfish. You really just want to eat in peace, but whatever.
Save the day.
In return, allow us to help you on one of your adventures. Meh, why not? They can go ahead and help you with solving the ancient enigma of your algebra homework. Going to retrieve the legendary bag of lasagna-flavored chips from the supermarket down the street while you risk your life protecting this cafeteria table. Which one should I pick?
What do you like more, algebra or lasagna flavored chips?
I think the lasagna-flavored chips is funnier, but I think lasagna-flavored chips is gross.
I mean,
We have heard tell of these lasagna-flavored chips, mostly through pleasant songs coming to us from our phones in the 10-second increments. Very well, as long as you promise to guard this cafeteria table with your love.
Same with you.
Wait, why do we need you to guard this? Never mind, whatever. You help us, we'll help you. That's what decent people do. That's what decent people do? Okay, Coven, sure, whatever. I bet they always try to be their best selves. Why are they even at this school? Alright, here are your chips. Don't ask why it took so long. It doesn't matter who was or wasn't making out with a near-death Dimitri in a secret cave somewhere, and his wet shirt clung dramatically to his chiseled abs, and his braiding was ragged as he danced on the edge of life and death. The tough choice that he made is weapon to spare his life. Here's your change. Goodbye.
my
Your
God.
change? You didn't give them any money. Well, in their hurry to avoid further questions, not that you were going to ask, you really didn't care. They gave you +4 money. Sweet deal.
All right.
that was
Right, yeah,
interesting.
what you do. When you arrive at Scott and Calculester's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back when you sit down, clearly delighted. Oh man, oh fuck, I know this one. Oh man, everybody's butts smell great today. It's like a bouquet of butts, a butt-K. And look at this, Gaz here too. Hey Gaz, I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff. Scott, I advise that you terminate your current course of action. What? Translating previous utterance into Scott rendable format. 1 moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad. But how can smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is good? It is not good. It is bad. See also uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty. But. Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just been distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute.
Would you
You
say
don't
Scott is an
understand-
ass man?
Yes. You don't understand Calculester. You use complex analytical software to understand your surroundings. Scott's complex analytical software is smelling butts. Calculester is right, Scott. You've got to be polite and respect people's privacy. Why not present them with an official form requesting a butt smelling?
I'll go with the top one.
Probability of veracity unlikely. Live demonstration required. What? Translating. 1 moment, please. Go smell a butt, Scott. That's a good boy. You don't have to tell me twice. Technically, yes, I did. Please report back with all the butt-related findings.
Awesome, bro.
You don't have to tell me 3 times. Here I go. Scott sticks his nose in Matt the show God's unspeakable crack, and then hightails it back to your table. Now, Scott, please share what you have learned. Well, Matt spent his first period in haunted math and skipped the second period to devour souls underneath the bleachers. He's 10,000 years old. He's a Capricorn. His favorite TV show is The Great British Bake Off. And his farts smell like barbecue sauce and ghosts. My sensors confirm your report. I suppose there is more than one way to smell a butt, as they say. There is? The fact alone is enough to make Scott as happy as you've ever seen him. Nice work.
Let's go.
Oh, I
It'd be
never
great
read
if I
that.
was going for Scott.
Surf table?
Yep.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch, a single very suspicious-looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination. It also has a skull on it and smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess into a sleep for 100 years. You literally just admitted it's poison. I know, and I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to take me, to wake me with a true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism.
you back me up on this. You tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat the apple. A princess should be eating poison, or a princes should be eating poison apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com.
Top one.
Ah, Vera liked it.
Damn it.
I was gonna say,
If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection. Come to think of it, I suppose this is why princes prefer sleeping damsels to begin with. God, royal marriages. The whole thing is like a fucking meat market. In my kingdom, it's more of a fish market. In any case, if you have truly opened my eyes, I shall be sending poison apples to all nearby princes forthwith. Miranda gets to work poisoning all her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison. Let's trade places. An activity, ooh.
twerking.
Oh, okay. Ryan?
I think that was similar to mine. I think mine was dancing or something like that.
Would you like to keep it, or would you like to change it?
If I have to change it, it's gonna take a while. Let's go with painting.
Painting?
Yeah.
Let's go with farting.
Great. Wonderful.
How fast and aggressively you would be kicked out of an airplane for doing this activity during takeoff. I
Twerking?
think Brandon and I are winning.
Twerking, I think, is probably it.
Twerking, farting, and then painting.
I mean, farting, I don't know if they kick you out of it
Nope.
for...
Around the corner, you hear the sound of princely singing and Eilish. Oh no, it's more of this. Princessly singing and Eilish maracas, which can only mean one thing. Oh, Mr. Field, I'm so excited for the winter surf party. I could.
Sing?
Oh, I guess. I was going to say that I'm so excited I could burn down a medium-sized village. But singing is a great idea, too. Let's do it. A whole new surf. The Little Monarch's Book of Etiquette clearly states murder is one of them. A whole new surf. Though you serve me through and through. I serve you to learn. If I get bored, I'll kill and replace you. You give Miranda and her murderer seal a standing ovation. You were already standing, so technically you just started clapping. It still counts.
Hey, hello. I didn't even see you there, fellow surf.
You're definitely not a surf, but you're also not about to correct an eel with a hidden switchblade.
Beautiful singing, princess. It's such an honor to join you in the magical wonder of song.
You know, it's times like these I'm so happy that I have surfs. I mean, if you weren't here, who would listen to my lovely singing voice? Me? Listen to my own voice? I don't think so.
Oh, just the thought of it, Princess Miranda's song's going to waste.
You need to start crying.
Wah.
Oh, don't cry, Mr. Field Eel. I know what will make you feel better. Extensive and laborious party planning.
Yeah, you're right, Princess. That'll cheer me up right away.
I knew it. In that case, we're missing one critical thing for the winter surf party. Activities! This will likely be the only party my surfs will ever have a chance to attend, so we should make it fun and memorable as possible.
Oh, I'm just bursting with ideas, Princess. We could play Shave the Princess's Neck. Each sheriff could shave your neck with their sharpest sword. Doesn't that sound so adorable?
Oh my god, I love it. Everyone will admire how hairless my neck is. I mean, my neck is already hairless, but I guess if everyone uses their sword on my neck, even more hairless?
Or we could just do a special princess pit and fill it up with the cutest animal, feral panthers. Princess Miranda, you could pit all the fluffy panthers all night with your special inescapable pit.
Yes, Mr. Field Eel, you're a genius.
With the Mer Kingdom.
Or we could simply sit you down on your gluttonous throne and read aloud one by one the list of atrocities and injustices you have committed until Poseidon himself smites you down. Down with Mer Kingdom. I mean, I love you, Princess.
I love this. Oh, Mr. Field Eel, you're so precious. I didn't even know peasants could be this cute. Anyway, as I was saying, wow, a butterfly. Miranda abruptly leaves to chase the butterfly, but wait, that means you're alone with.
Salutations, comrade. You have done well to weather the tyranny of the Vanderbilt so far, but fear not, the day of their demise fast approaches. The evil princess is falling into our trap just as we intended. She thinks she's just choosing a party activity, but she will actually choose the method of her own death. The irony is as delicious as the sweet of the proletariat. The sweat of the proletariat.
Bye, comrade.
She returns. Bye, comrade. May the blood of the monarch salt the earth. I mean, farewell.
Party planning can be so stressful, but I feel so much better after vivisecting that butterfly. Fun fact, the most beautiful part of a butterfly is its gorgeous glistening stomach innards. Oh, did Mr. Field run off again? Or whatever. His party activity suggestions were so perfect. We could just use one of them. Unless you have anything better in mind.
Impress Miranda with a killer party activity. Well, not literally killer. Ideally, you're hoping for something fun, family-friendly, and assassination-proof. The security game. If you murder someone, you lose. If you're all looking for, you are looking for a game that serves as the opium of the people. But there is no better opium of the people than actual opium, so give out smoking lots of opium.
They misspelled people in the second one.
The opium one.
They misspelled people in the second one. Brandon is going with the second one, he said.
Oh, Hopel.
Yeah, Hobo.
Oh right, this is Brandon, not you.
Ew! Are you suggesting letting the serfs taste opium riches of my kingdom?
I hope this doesn't end this ending, because I'm having fun with this one.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
good,
I thought the
opium is
other
a
one-
real thing. It was created to help rulers stress from the difficulties of constantly having our whims catered to. Serfs couldn't handle such an experience. What could they possibly be stressed about? Plus, if we allow serfs to partake in all of our finest delicacies, how will we differentiate the serfs from the royalty? It'll be madness. Oh, if the serfs wanted to try opium, why did they choose to be born poor?
Rand is deeply offended by your lack of class and distinction, and decides to punish you by gentrifying your apartment building. You lose your favorite neighborhood, voting, as well as -2 creativity and -1 charm.
Let's do this.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I probably fucked that one up.
What, Ryan?
That was pretty weird.
That was
Every
really
time
weird.
Fuel the Eel appears.
Fuel the Eel scares me.
He's funny.
Gah! Hold on. If we're gonna be doing this ending, I want to pull up to make sure how to do this ending properly.
Okay.
It's clear Damien's still hiding something, but that's a twist for another event. For now, be happy that you're gaining +2 charm and +1 boldness for taking a bullet for such selfless reasons.
Let's
Alright, Spoot, where are we going?
Charm, so Jim.
Depending on what the order, I might hop into the
Yeah,
shop
the
to
gym.
see what they need.
What?
Might have a hint.
Brandon's at the gym, so you can't go there.
Brandon, stop going to the places I need to go.
Go get some more money.
Why do I need more money?
I don't know, it's just something that could help you. Or maybe raise one of your other low stats, like fun. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Okay, I'll go get more money.
Okay.
Woe is me, alas, and alack a day.
Brandon's throwing a hissy fit, must be a Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study?
Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. Can't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but just today, Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+, and all because I saw them attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment, and then how shall Sarah call upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade?
Stick a web of flies outside Principal's office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak in a cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears.
Oh god, web of flies?
The web of flies? Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
My ladies in waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs.
Indeed they don't. They are a bit too terrified to object, and they create sticky, gooey webs. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge on dung beetles that still smell of shit, which are apparently a thing spiders like.
Miranda sneak into his office and using the skills you've learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time. Oh, look at that. I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I am very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this drive with top secret school security footage. No reason. That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions. Just game plus 3 charm. And be cool.
Ow.
Hey.
You want to charm it?
Okay, so you get fucking money and charm.
This is the
Let me
third
get
time in
one.
a row.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Yeah.
You're moseying along thinking about prom dance romance when you suddenly, yo, Spook, you're not a total idiot, right? You hope not. You like to think that you have plus smarts or two. Look, I'm having a problem with, I don't have a problem with love. Love is badass. It's fierce and wild and uncontrollable and set things on fire, just like me. Love sets things on fire. But the reason I'm coming to you, even though you're not inherently badass, is that you know Swamp Face and Gah. They both seem, I don't know, less pathetic than all of the other students. But I can't invest my valuable time and chaotic energy into someone who's gonna turn out to be a wimp. So tell me, who's the baddest ass? Oh, it's Swamp Face, no
let's
doubt.
see.
She once fucked a bottle of hot sauce and liked it. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, so fucking badass. Please choose me, because I want to continue with the Miranda thing with Brandon.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I can give up. I can give up leading.
Fucked a bottle of hot sauce? That's really weird, because I do that first thing every morning before I even get out of bed. I was hoping Swapface and I had something in common, and I'm not sure if you've ever fucked a bottle of hot sauce. No comment. But trust me, it is something. Swapface might be just enough of a badass to roll with me. Maybe all the way to prom. Ah, damn, you just got Swanface's hot sauce loving ass. Bad hot sauce loving ass. That much closer to successfully wooing Damien. Of course, that does sort of screw over Gal a little, but if he wanted to hang out with Demon, he probably should have fucked a bottle of hot sauce like the rest. And hey, you gained plus 2 boldness.
Ooh.
Let's trade places.
Time to
Choose an
change
object.
places.
Get hot sauce.
Alright.
Hot sauce.
And it chooses hot sauce.
A spoon.
A crane.
Interested to watch the Kazakhstan version of The Lord of the Rings if the version of the thing was replaced by this object.
A crane!
I think they all suck.
Imagine having to carry a 3-story crane around them. Across Middle Earth.
Ryan, decide, hot sauce or a spoon?
I go with spoon.
Hell yeah.
Fucking damn it. That sucks so badly. I'm quite literally, if I want Miranda, I'm probably gonna have to boost up charm somehow.
You're fighting with me for Miranda now.
Yeah, considering I'm with the weird storyline with the
That's fair.
serpent
Okay.
thing.
Who should I consider then? I'm gonna try.
Yo, you can keep going for Miranda. You're already getting pretty close.
Alright.
You notice Liam and Polly taking a break from the rave. You dance over to join them. Yo, we were just talking about insane music festival we're going to this weekend. You're going, right? Shit, you forgot to get tickets. They're probably all sold out now, and there's no way you can afford to pay a scalper. Obviously, you told him you're going, though. You've never let the truth get in the way of talking to hotties. Yes, I can't wait. All my favorite fans are gonna be there. Boo, Radley, imagine a fucking dragon. An actual dead mouse. Personally, I'm most excited about Veggie Scales. Your lead guitarist is
Oh my
a cucumber.
god.
It's never been done before. Hello,
Oh.
friends. What are we talking about? Is it a grand ball? Oh, sort of. It's like a grand ball, except everyone is more naked, and the dancing is sexier, and there's a lot more drugs. What is drugs? You know what? You wouldn't understand. It's a peasant thing. No, wait. This is perfect. If you can convince Liam and Polly to invite Miranda to the music festival, maybe she'll cover your ticket, too. If a party happens in the forest, and there are no party virgins to be bewildered by it, is it really a party? You know, guys, if we bring Miranda, her royal status will give us diplomatic immunity.
I'll go with the second one.
You mean no one will be able to arrest us? Oh my god, I can totally bring Bazooka blow. You mean the drug's so illegal that even thinking about purchasing it is punishable by a severe spanking? Yeah, that's why I think about purchasing it so much. But it's so rare, so obscure, I need to do it. You could say I'm addicted to obscurity. Worry no more, after a bit of bazooka blow, you'll only be addicted to bazooka blow. We're dead. So what do you say, Miranda? Want to come with us and keep us out of trouble? Assuredly, but I ask again, what is drugs? Oh, it's like party favors. Yes, party favors for your brain. I love party favors. I shall purchase some of this bazooka blow immediately.
Why don't we just see her the next time and she's tired out of her mind and then just feel the eel. We're like, "Wah!"
No sooner has Miranda thought about a purchase than the cops show up to spank you all. You're protected by Miranda's diplomatic immunity, but you let them spank you anyway, just for fun. You get +1 and +1 boldness.
Alright. I don't get a drink real quick, but you can go with your turn.
I want to see what's for sale.
Give me your money.
Oh, I can get the gift.
The gift, I think, is free, from what I remember.
You know, I'm just looking.
Thank you.
Son of a bitch! You got the item!
Huh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Huh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Huh.
I need to raise my... What do you think I should do for this? Because I know Miranda likes money, and...
I don't think you have enough turns to get Miranda.
I can't get fucking Damien, so,
The other team has all the balls except for the one you're holding. We're boned. Time to just cover our nuts and let them get over with it. I mean, I'm only in this game so I can accidentally hit people in the face. I'm not, like, skilled. And it's not like you have some sort of super secret ultimate dodgeball trick hidden up your ass, right? Actually, you do. You take a deep breath and bust out your ultimate technique. 5-point ball exploding heart technique. Gun! Ah yes, the most powerful dodgeball technique of all. Gun. You draw your weapon and fire wildly at the opposing team. They all try to take cover behind their dodgeballs. The dodgeballs are made of rubber and therefore are terrible cover. Luckily for them, they're all undead, at least with the piece immune to conventional weaponry, so no one dies. Your senseless violence does distract long enough for Damien to eliminate their whole team, though. They say never to bring a knife to a gunfight, but they never said not to bring a gun to a ball fight. That's technically true. You just have to stay late to clean up the card. Blue game +1 and +1 boldness.
Alright, I have returned.
Ryan, take a look at my stats. I got the item that Brandon was talking about.
Wow.
Yeah.
The salad bowl that blew up her stats. Like, she could date anyone. Well,
Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
You know what animal I'm choosing?
Ryan?
What else would it be?
I don't know.
I'm choosing a sloth.
Right. Brandon?
platypus.
Cock of the Rock.
What?
Choosing
It's a
a
bird.
cock of the rock.
It's a bird.
Oh.
Warriors decided based on how strongly you would avoid getting eaten by selected animals.
I mean, it's a sloth.
I feel like this calls for being randomized, because none of these animals are going to eat you.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, do you want to sit at the store and get the present and see if you get a good item?
Sure.
Hey, stranger. No refunds.
Let's see if I get the bad item.
Oh, wow.
Your charm went through the roof, though.
Your charm is 27.
Fuck, okay.
Please?
I don't think you're going to have much problem with Miranda.
27 charm is that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got swag for days, bitches.
Everybody chooses a song.
His hero rhyme with the one where the old man tries to get him to grab his...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one.
Okay, Brian?
Babushka by Kate Bush.
Deep Throat by Cupcake.
but your order is decided based on how plausible it would be for you to get an Amish community. Super into that song. Oh no, I'm out.
Oh geez, Babushka is a little well, I don't think they could at all get them into a Zelda song because they wouldn't have played video games. So actually, I might have the best chance of this.
Also,
Mine-
the profanity that
Actually, mine's about sex.
Mine's about I guess a Babushka.
mine is about grabbing accidentally almost grabbing an old man's dick.
Yours is about a gay old man. I don't
A
think
video
Amish
game.
people like gay people. Or do you want to randomize it?
Sure.
I'll be last again, probably.
Wow, you went in line.
Hell yeah. We're arguing with Liam, Polly, and Miranda about the use of the word indie, what its true meaning is, and if it's worth using now at all nowadays. When you're suddenly distracted by a piercing anime scream, you go to investigate and find Damien giving a kick-ass hairstyle to a new corpse. Where the hell is he getting all these corpses from? Gah!
Come on, let's think of a plan. Swappies, any ideas? You're the one with all the wacky plans.
Practice the art of stealth makeover. Give your dads a complete makeover while they sleep for them to naturally discover their advantages of your dreams. Speak the language they understand. Change your scissors for a dagger and use your makeup for blood. That's crazy! Look at Polly's face. So crazy, it just might work. I'll host a customary duel to the death in the pits of fire. My dads love to see their little red boy eviscerating some warriors and showing the power of the LeVay family. It's a perfect opportunity. And so all of you go that night to the pits of fire of the 8th Circle of Hell, where a duel to the death between Damien and some other demon has been scheduled.
This is so cute. Look at all the corpses hanging on the wall. Such a tasteful display of power.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. It still looks like they're in the bathroom to me.
I wonder if my corpse is hanging on some wall somewhere.
Not gonna answer that, huh?
That's a thought.
It's starting.
A huge horned warrior enters the pit on one side while Damien emerges from the other. He's majestic and shirtless, and you curse that he isn't appearing on screen. The battle is intense and spectacular. Damien is ruthless, and even if he gets a bit hurt, he destroys his opponent. His dads witness everything with proud eyes from the highest ends of the pits. The audience screams, "Finish him!" Damien looks at them and screams, "You're about to see what finish I'll give this motherfucker." And in a swift movement, Damien moves his dagger to cut his adversary's hair before stabbing his guts. Then he puts his hands inside the poor guy's body, and with all that blood, he beats his opponent's face into an utter beauty. The huge warrior says with his last breath, "I'll die beautiful." Damien looks nervously at his parents. They seem intrigued, but contented nonetheless. He then looks at you, who seems relieved. This might be the start for Damien to follow his true calling. Meanwhile, the game plus 3 fun, thanks to such a wonderful ending. After advising her, oh shit, Miranda's back! After advising her with the party drinks and activities, Miranda decides to officially invite you to join her party planning committee. Of course, Miranda's invitation is an official draft notice, including death threats for refusal or tardiness, and an armored guard detail to fetch you for an immediate emergency meeting. God, I didn't want to see him again.
Hey!
I'm so glad you can make it. Welcome, you two, to our final official planning meeting for the Winter Surf Party.
Woohoo! It's an honor to be on Princess Miranda's divine committee. The Surfs are so excited for the party.
And I'm excited too. I can't wait to see the looks of joy on the faces of the serfs. It warms a ruler's heart. However, there has been a slight planning setback. A few dozen serfs had the audacity to die during the party preparation work. Something about exhaustion and chronic dehydration and horrendously inhumane working conditions. Such icky rebellion. But don't worry, I officially uninvited any serfs rebellious enough to die before the party, so that little matter is solved. And now we move on to the main subject of our meeting, the cake.
Whoa, how lucky the Surfs are that you're serving cake. What kind of cake is it, Princess Miranda?
Good question, Mr. Feel the Eel. We're serving many great cakes. Most anticipated one is a simple angel food cake. The two main ingredients of the cake are angels and food. It will be the most delicious cake ever. I'm told that macerated angel meat gives the most delicate, subtle flavor. I wouldn't know, of course, as my eating serfs handle all my tasting for me.
Holy bubbles, that cake sure sounds heavenly. Princess, did you get my joke?
But since the cake will be the centerpiece of the whole party, simply tasting delicious won't be enough. Once I saw a man hop out of a cake at a bachelorette party. I'm unsure how he lost all of his clothes, but the effect was incredible. Yes, we'll need some kind of marvelous surprise inside the angel food cake. What kind of surprise would excite the serfs? Perhaps a copy of our Mer Kingdom Constitution, signed headshots of their beloved princess, or coupons for extra punishment. What does serfs even like?
Princess, you've been working so hard planning this party. Why don't you let Guy and I come up with a surprise? After all, you deserve a surprise more than anyone.
Oh, Mr. Philly, I couldn't agree more. I shouldn't have to work hard on anything ever. But I don't want to make it too easy on you, so I demand that the cake contains 2 surprises inside. Each one of you should come up with 1 surprise.
Oh, I assure you, Princess, you'll be surprised. Your face will be painted with shock so intense that the bells of justice shall finally ring across the watery valleys of the Mer Kingdom.
Perfect! That's what I'm going for. Well then, I'll have to go prepare my party guillotine. Don't worry, it's only for tardy serfs.
Comrade Feel is here.
Hail, Comrade Feel is here, the leader of the Mer Rebellion. Once again, I have leveraged my political position with the princess. The stage is set for our coup. This party shall be the start of a new age, an age of reason, an age of freedom, the age of a new Mer Kingdom. I shall use this ridiculous cake surprise scenario to play the deadly and vicious assassin inside of the dessert itself. When Princess Miranda slices into the cake, our assassin will slice into her. Freedom to the streets, death to the princess. We shall toast to the rise of the proletariat.
Ugh, Mr. Feely, you're such a party pooper.
If you wish, you can plan some kind of second cake surprise that the princess mentioned, but whatever you do, she will not live to see it. My assassin shall end her fast as she ended the life of my brother, Mr. Jaleel the Eel.
Glory to the new Mer Kingdom.
I shall see you on the morrow, comrade. Glory to the new Mer Kingdom.
Mr. Feely Eel slithers away. Quick, come up with a counter surprise that will neutralize Mr. Feely Eel's deadly cake assassin. A very convincing propaganda in favor of royalty. The assassin's grandma wanted to scold him about committing regicide. Grandmas hate regicide.
Grandma hates regicide.
You use your genius 1,000 times master hacking skills to infiltrate Mr. Field Eel Mail account. He has one unread message entitled, "Yes, the murder assassination of the princess. I will do it as we have agreed. This is Frick the Assassin." The message is from I love killing, but I love my grandma even more than I love killing at assassinforyou.com. Wow, thank God the school teaches hacking classes. Who ever thought that the computer proficiency would come in handy? You easily hack the assassin's ancestry.com account. His password is Grandma.
Grandma
Make
11.
friends. Oh, okay. Make friends with his real-life actual grandmother. Her name is Bertha, and she's fucking amazing. You bond with Bertha over the immorality of killing monarchs, and you also have an amazing time listening to her stories about being a nurse in the last mer person war. Bertha totally agrees to hide the cake during the party and have a heart-to-heart with her grandson. She also teaches you how to play cribbage. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Alright, Monster Prom draws near. Give me that demon boy!
What's up?
Once you select them.
Okay, I'm gonna go with, I don't know, if I pick Miranda, will it fuck up the, prom ending?
I don't think so, because I can choose Damien as you.
Nah, I'll go with Miranda. I wanna see what happens.
Brandon Miranda?
Yeah, we'll see who gets Miranda.
Let's go.
Spoot! You finally plug up your courage to ask your beloved in the monster home with you.
Eek! That's disgusting.
Oh, sorry, Ryan.
Rip.
I'm sorry. I'm seeing someone. Like right now. Hey, you peasant.
Miranda's just waving her hand to distract the passerby.
I order you to rescue me from this awkward conversation. See, I know him. Farewell.
Failing him, Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up.
How do I lose with
in your
25 charm?
I don't know.
Maybe because it's
Maybe
story
she's
locked.
going to... You became fixated on it and you never became a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at the parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the monster prom. It's as weird as and sad as it sounds. Hey, you. I was waiting for you to ask me to prom. You've helped me so much these days. Hiding my true calling from my doubts was a heck of a burden. They're not 100% into it yet, but they seem to be doing their best to understand it. It feels so fucking good. Thanks. Really. Prom night is rad. Now, having freed himself from his secret, Damien is way more relaxed. You have a fucking great night. But you see, it's just the beginning of something bigger. After all that, you keep supporting Damien in the pursuit of his dreams. Don't get me wrong, he keeps being super over the top and a lover of fire and mischief, but now there's that in him. Aw, look at this!
Oh, I love that.
In the end, you move to the 8th circle of hell together. Aww. There you keep pursuing your own dreams while also supporting his. Does this imply that we get married?
Oh.
And so he opens a beauty salon and becomes renowned for his fierce makeovers. And in the end, his dads acknowledge and fully accept his personal path, and they appoint him general and stylist of their armies. They fought so loving could be a thing in hell, and he fights so self-loving could be a thing in hell too. Because
That's pretty
nothing
cool.
makes you stronger than loving yourself. Aww.
Oh.
Don't be silly, gal. There's no time to be asking about prom and other commoner celebrations. It's time for the Royal Winter Surf Party mandatory celebration festivity of Surfly Service.
Yes, my princess, it will be a party to die for.
Aw, Mr. Feely Eel, your words are so kind.
And completely devoid of any underlying meaning.
Indeed.
Oh boy, you hope your efforts to disarm Mr. Fieldy Eel's plans for assassination have worked. The day of the party happens, and your plans succeed. Oh, look at him, he's so angry. You've prepared such a kick-ass party that you stopped Miranda Surf from assassinating her. It's not every day you say that you've arranged a party so dope it stopped a coup. Part of you feels some guilt for using dirty tricks to keep exploited serfs from seeking freedom from a violent tyranny, but the guilt is heavily overshadowed by the joy of seeing Miranda happy. Yes, cake is better than revolution.
Well, fuck you, Ryan. I won.
Secret endings.
Most likely to become lasagna.
Instant violence.
Well,
Alright, let's see what
see,
fun
look,
facts
there's
we got
the
this time.
fungus yeti.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in National Pokemon Tag Tournament. The crowd was amazed. Their Pokemon team did taxes as if there was no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. Zoe dedicated... We didn't even see Zoe. Dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power.
Shaggy memes.
It delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entertaining the Western literary canon. There we go.
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
I wonder if you do all the wrong things and see what happens.
You warmed the coldest day.
Congratulations, Brandon, you did a thing.